guys? It's your boy FREEJ and T3 coming at you with a new episode of Top Tier Discussions. We're doing Top Tier Discussions episode 3. We're doing Blanka. We have two of the best Blankas out there. We have Cast Blanka, known for playing Blanka throughout the lifespan of the game, always strong. Texas region, and then we have Sephrik playing online more recently. Very nasty random select, but Blanka is his main. A lot of experience between the both of them, so we're gonna have a great discussion here for you guys. If you guys want to say hello, we're live. We're here.
Yeah, in there. So yeah, I'm Blanka. Been playing Blanka since I don't know AE, and then I'm the guy that does the Grandmaster thing online. You know,
he's the Blanka.
The grind is real, man. You can't lose for days to get that stuff.
Yeah, doing Grandmaster multiple times is not fun.
Oh man, what a warrior. Dude. Alright, so we're gonna get right down to it. We're gonna go skip right to our browser here. Hold up. We're gonna go to... Let's get the video out of here. We're gonna go straight to the tier list. Let's pause the stream too. Pause that. Alright.
Should be noted the stream title it still says 8 on and episode 2.
No, I have it. No, it's switched back. Son of a gun. I'm gonna switch that. I changed the description, but not the title. There we go. Title should be updated.
Alright, I have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so for this chart, are we gonna go straight like 5.5, 6.4, 7.3, or
no? If you have .5s, you can do that as long as we're not going quarter inches. You know, we're not measuring wood here. Shout out Cream Soda. Thanks for the file there.
I got a few 5.1. Nah, I'm kidding.
No, God, no, please don't.
Bro, who does 5.1?
You know, it really just matters on the stage. You know, sometimes it glitches on this Blanka ball setup. Oh, Zane, what's going on, Zane? Thanks for the follow. Nah, as long as you guys want to go straight across, if Ultra matters, I would like to note that most of these matchups that we had before are, you know, thanks Effort for the follow, are gonna be Ultra 1 for Abel's sake and Ultra 2. So I do have to go back and check with these guys just to make sure I can add those in. Because it does matter. It is critical to some matchups. Mini Beats, what's going on, bro? Thanks for the follow.
Yo.
Damn, everybody piling in. I love it. So, yeah, whatever you guys want to start with here, we're good to go. Oh, man, the Blanka is spinning. This guy's going to get dizzy. Yeah, it's got to go crazy. He never gets dizzy. No, you're absolutely right. All right, so is there any easy matchup you guys want to just knock off the list for us and just scratch it off?
Man. I think everybody knows. Everybody knows this famous matchup.
We're going to do it
with my boy T-Hawk.
Oh, here it is.
Probably one of the worst matchup in the game, if not one of the worst.
Yeah, one of the worst at least.
It's a solid 8-2, I want to say.
Oh, man. You're going to put the Ocho on it, the big 8?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to tell you what. I have a few 8-2s.
No.
Yeah?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Somebody get his address. Where's the FBI? We need to get this guy out of here. I didn't properly vet him, guys. I'm sorry. So we're going to put the Ocho on there. Wow. And we all know that's historically bad. You know, no way to punish Blanka ball. Is a big deal, but in a way that is just totally abusive. Can you punish it even with meter? Is there any option if you're not near the corner?
No.
Okay.
I mean, if you do the wrong Blanka ball, yeah, he can get you with like Ultra 2, you know?
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. So that one's an 8-2. Everybody knows that one. It's been memed for years. I didn't think the 8 was going to go down, so we'll see what a 7 looks like, hopefully.
What the hell? Okay, so we got SNK saying Honda, Boxer, Seth are 7-3, and Sim?
And Blanka's against Blanka. Okay, so no, we'll see though. You guys are the experts.
That's his hot take.
That's his opinion, but we're gonna cover that. This is what we're here to do. All right. So that aside, so we got T-Hawk down as 8-2. That's gonna be the highest on the board easily. I don't think anything in the game come close to that. But we'll see if anybody differs. I doubt it. I doubt I'd even accept that. But let's move on. So we have
another one that I think is pretty free is Sim.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it today. I was mulling it over. I could see that.
Yeah. So Sim, the reason I think it's like unwinnable for Sim is, well, I mean, there's like little nuances, like for example, like he can't sniper you. If you get snipered, you could just up ball him, win the
Really?
trade.
Yep.
Yeah. Also in neutral, it's so annoying for Sim. You can force him to do fireballs. So you could just be doing like light roll in neutral, like just kind of chilling, and if he hits you with a limb, it trades in your favor every time. So he's gonna have to fireball. As soon as he fireballs, punish. He's not gonna jump at you. He's not gonna teleport at you. Like it's literally full lockdown on neutral.
Wow.
And you could just be like, you could just be taking trades. So you just take the trade till eventually Sim is forced to do a fireball and just knock him down and keep it going, you know? And if you get him to the corner, oh man,
Okay.
he
So
can't
Just
do
zero
a thing.
options.
Yeah, he can't do anything. You could just electricity infinite him.
wow. So unless
Oh.
unless you make a mistake, that's free chicken. Like if you get a Dawson in bracket, you're like, who am I facing next?
And if you have Ultra 2, like, and you could do, what do you call it? You could do jab electricity Ultra 2 and like, that's pretty much it, dude. Like, Sim cannot get out of that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just that matchup is. It's not as bad as Hawk, but it's pretty bad.
So you're gonna put the
Yeah.
7 on this one and not the 8. Is that what I'm hearing, or you
Nah,
guys?
I think it's an 8. You shouldn't be losing
Wow.
that. Like, you got true neutral lockdown, you know? So I think that's, you know, what's Sim? Like, Sim's already a character that struggles in neutral. And so then you got, like, Blanka, a character with, like, high mobility. Probably, well, in my opinion, I think it's the best mobility in the game.
Mhm.
You know, and you know, you could focus him, move around, you could up ball him. Like, yeah, he could punish Blanka ball, but dude, you do not need that at all. Like, you don't need to tag him with ball not even once to win this matchup.
Wow.
So I think it's
Yeah.
unwinnable for Sim.
And then once you get in, if you decide that you want to just go ham, like, he still has zero options. His
Yep.
buttons are slow. Like, he doesn't have a reversal. His ultras aren't that good. Like, his super's okay as like a reversal, but are you really gonna burn 4 bars to like reversal super? You can, but you don't gain much.
Yeah, one guess. One good guess.
I tell people all the time, there's very few things I'll say about, if a new player wants to play this game, there's only a handful of characters I would tell them to not learn. And no matter what T-Hawk and some of the other low tier characters look like, Dalsum's the only character I would not tell a new player to learn. Not in this
Yeah,
game.
Dalsum loses to the whole cast, I want to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to play Dalsum, just play Poison instead.
Oh my god, don't say that name in front of me. I'm shuddering right now.
To note though,
okay.
I do put the match at a 7-3, not an 8-2, just because Sim does have slightly more options than T-Hawk. I don't think it's as bad. But I mean, 8-3 or 8-2, 7-3. I could go either way on this one.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
we'll
mean,
just
the-
leave it
the
at
only
8. It sounds like
difference-
total domination, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't like thinking about what Dalsum has to offer in neutral and on block in this game. I can't see it. You guys painted a pretty good picture on that one. Like I don't
It's
see it.
total domination. The only difference between that and the T-Hawk matchup is you just can't ball him for chip damage for free.
Mhm.
That's literally the
Yeah.
only difference.
Got you. Okay, so is there any other matchups that are quick that you just want to run through? Like no chance in hell people should learn this counter pick.
Let's see.
I'd put Hugo pretty up there.
I was about to say Hugo's not that good against Blanka.
Okay, like how not good are we talking? Like what's the scale
Like
on
you
this
could
one?
like it could be like round 1 start, you up ball and it still hits him and you just got free chip damage.
Basically, up ball for Blanka is basically as good as up fireball is for Goken in that matchup.
It's a good
Basically, until Hugo gets ultra, it's basically the T-Hawk matchup.
Yeah, that's true. It's like he does have punishes, you know, with Ultra, and if you do the wrong ball, yeah, he could do like little gimmicky shit, like dash up and try to do something. But overall,
he can backbreaker some of them too,
yeah,
and
he could-
that's a better reversal, like preemptively for ball than T-Hawk's DP is.
he has to block standing. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't know that some punishes for Blanka ball are like dependent on if you block the ball standing or crouching.
Yeah, I
very
learned
similar
that
to
as playing
Lorenzo.
Rufus. It made me not want to play that matchup anymore. I was like, I have to stand and block Blanka ball.
As
I like my
Rufus?
toes.
Oh man, that matchup.
Hey man, but Rufus dominates Blanka though.
Ooh, okay, and
It's
we'll
good
cover that.
match.
Hold on, we'll get there. We'll get there. Hold on. But Hugo though, right? You guys saying the up ball is a big problem. I could see
Well,
that with the
just the
high,
ball,
yeah, the
just the
ball in
ball, any
general.
ball.
So
Yeah.
he has no meterless punish for ball. He's another person on that list.
Yep.
Not even the light run, nothing. No
Nothing.
reversal air grab on the block, nothing. Damn.
Nope.
Uh,
Nothing. Just the
Pretty
Ultra
much
2.
Ultra 2. Yeah.
Wow, that is. I thought it was just me dealing with that.
And then the fact that he's so tall and you could actually up ball him for chip from like half screen, it's
for
hilarious.
chip, and he can't punish that.
Now,
Nah,
the-
like
I gotta
The good
see that
thing-
in action. That sounds insane. Let me see if
The
we
good
have
thing about
normal,
Hugo-
normal up ball.
Let me see if we have
So
a Hugo match
also,
in this playlist.
if he's whiffing big normals from like half screen, you could up ball it as a whiff punch.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Vest versus Hugo right here. Look at that Olympic game. We got 2 minutes here. We'll throw that up real quick.
Oh,
So
the up balls right at the beginning.
I hope he up balls right at the beginning just to establish dominance and just beat his chest. Okay, he's taking a more respectable approach.
Yeah, I mean, you can play the matchup slow, but honestly, I just feel like that's in Hugo's favor if you don't just kind of
You're better off just
keep
running
him out
over.
without balls and stuff.
So you just ball.
Oh no, Vest, you're letting us down.
Yeah, and like Hugo can try to trade with like crouch
Wow.
strong or crouch jab or stand jab or something like that, but
If he misses
just
though, he's
not.
taking in what? How much is a Blanka ball? Like at least
So-
100 damage, right?
I'm also going to tell you something about a human factor that I realized in this matchup. And it's actually really important. And this is just like a random observation me and Dave did. Because me and Dave, we kind of play a lot of this matchup and he does well. But something about Hugo that you could legit mess up his inputs. Because Hugo has so many inputs like that go all which ways. He's got like
overlapping commands.
yeah, overlapping commands. So he's got the command grab, he's got the the running grab, the clap, the DP. So like in a pinch, like let's say Hugo's getting hopped all over the place. It is very likely the wrong move might come out by accident. And I mean like you got perfect execution, man, but like Blanka hopping all over you, dude. Like the wrong move is gonna come out. It just has to happen, like there's no way you're gonna be like, oh yeah, like Blanka's gonna be on this side. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah,
when
no,
you're
that definitely is a
Yeah,
factor. I
it's-
definitely understand where you're coming from.
It's a bit of a trend with Blanka against characters that have a lot of overlapping commands. When he's doing hop and he's got a really short jump, so when he jumps like real quickly, you tend to get like incorrect autocorrects a lot just because of the shortcut system in Street Fighter 4.
Yep. Look, see, like right here in this match, this guy just got a random DP. I just called it. It's because I mean, it's either like you get the hard read or
Oh no,
Hugo's-
that's got cleaned up right there. But he didn't abuse the things that you said you could abuse.
Yeah, see, like in neutral, the bread and butter is you go electricity, jab ball, like or to get back to neutral or
Yeah.
So what
you know
do
like
guys-
little sequences like that.
The one good thing for Hugo compared to like Dalsum or T-Hawk is that with most of the time you're not going to be using heavy ball unless it's in like a combo. But if you get hit as Hugo with like a random light punch or medium punch ball, and you just eat the hit, you can still ultra to it on hit, which is a bit of a benefit. But I don't really think it impacts the matchup as much as.
It's a one-time use, you know what I mean? So you just have to be
Yeah.
wary when he has it. But I mean, considering all the other areas you dominate, I don't see it being like it's a one out, and you have probably like 10 ways to just keep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and most Hugos when they get to a point where they have ultra, they're already frustrated by the matchup. So you can just basically bait them into using and spending their ultra too, and then you've basically spent I don't know what 400 points of your life to basically cinch the matchup because after that there's nothing left.
It goes back to
Yeah.
business. It makes perfect sense.
Yep.
So what do you guys have on the Hugo matchup? Is it a 7? Is it an 8?
I'll tell you what, dude. I used to say it was 8-2 before I played Dave.
Yeah, it's same actually.
Okay.
Dave
Yeah,
plays
so-
that matchup really well.
Yeah, because Dave plays it well. But dude, another thing that I do have under my belt though is I did money match Storm Cubo and I 5-0'd him.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he was considered the best Hugo like back in the day, you know.
Yeah, and Dave is pretty strong now. So if Dave is bringing it down, I respect that because I'm hearing a lot of positive things when his name's
Yeah,
brought up in
Dave knows how to
matchups.
play Blanka way better. As a matter of fact, let me just say a quick like story of what actually happened.
Mm.
So this was Canada Cup 2015. And there was a few Japanese players, and so I saw Storm Cubo playing, right, and he was money matching everyone. He had a little line going, so I jump in, and just before the match, I asked Storm Cubo, "Hey, what's the matchup? You know, Blanka Hugo, what's going on?" And he tells me 6-4 Hugo. I was like, "Nah, there's no way."
Not happening.
I was like, "Let's money match. Let's go, dude." And yeah, dude, like bodied. And then I asked him again. And he's like, nah, 6'4", Blanca. I was like, oh, okay, guy.
You know what? And it's crazy though because like people often, you guys as Blanca players have the same problem I see as DJ players where people don't. A large part of our community is not good players. Let's just be honest. It's not. I don't want to sugarcoat it or be rude about it, but like they're not fundamentally strong players. So people have this opinion about them, and they face somebody who's technical, who doesn't understand how to play these matchups, and will do what it takes, and then they have to readjust their numbers because they were just running over, randoms and not playing against guys of, your caliber, let's say.
Yeah, no, my favorite is like when I hear people say like, I don't lose to Blanca.
Oh yeah, I heard that
I'm like,
about
the
DJ
fuck?
too.
I'm like, what do you mean you don't lose to Blanca? What Blancas have you
They mean
played?
they don't lose to me. That's what they
Yeah.
mean.
So Hugo, what number you guys got? Is that 7?
I think it would be a 7-3.
Yeah, solid 7-3 for
Okay,
sure.
so this got a lot of green on here, man. No pun intended on the Blanca episode. There's a lot of green on this bar.
Hey, man, you want a
ends
hot
quickly.
one? I got you a hot one that we could talk about.
Oh
And
man.
on the same I guess the same nerve of discussion.
Okay, let's go.
And this one's Viper.
I
And the
think
reason
she
it's
gets mauled by
so
Blanca. I could see that all day. Who was
yeah,
saying
and
the contrary? I think that's an easy for me personally. I had a training partner who was a Viper, so it's for me. I see her flaws and I see how DJ exploits them, and I see how Blanca can do that and some more, considering what his tool case is.
Yep.
So
Like
yeah, definitely enlighten us.
so with Viper, it's like she's good. She has like a lot of things that can mess you up if you let her do it, right?
Mhm.
But the thing about Blanca is, dude, keeping a Blanca pinned down is so hard. And that's literally all of Viper's game plan. They want to pin you down and then start to burn kicks and keep you in the mix, right?
Yep.
You can't do that to Blanca. It's like he's gonna be hopping all over the place. You could jump over, like if you hop, it goes over Seismo. What else?
And just like how Blanca shuts down a lot of Dalsum's options, he basically completely shuts down Burn Kick.
Mm.
Yep. Yeah,
You
like
just
burn
can't
kick's
do it.
not a
Slide
thing.
either
If you have a
ball,
meter-
whatever you
If you have
whatever
a
you
meter,
want.
you can up ball it. If you don't have meter, you can coward crouch and then up
Yeah,
ball
you can
or
low
lightning.
profile. Yep.
Wow.
Like it's super consistent.
And if she misses, it's a big punish for Blanca.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got people trying to tell me that Viper wins the matchup, but I'm like, man,
Oof.
you're out of your mind. Like
I want whatever
this
they're
matchup-
having.
No,
Yeah.
so we're going back to what I said about Hugo too, about the inputs. Dude, like I would love to see a Viper that can like hit the combos or like their execution mix-ups like while Blanca's hopping all over him. You know?
You guys, either one of you
It's
guys
like-
play Trey? I mean, I love Trey. I think he's probably like the strongest current Viper who I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
play.
I
play
play Trey
Trey.
all the time.
Yeah, and even him, he's still so.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Okay.
like
Trade doesn't even perform well against me, and I'm not even close to as good at Blanca or probably the matchup as Cast.
yeah,
So-
Trey, like we play against each other quite a bit, and I usually come out on top unless he picks like Dudley or some shit, and then
Yeah, that's
then-
completely different.
yeah, but that's about it. I mean, like the Viper matchup, just based on mostly movement and like the damage options that you get from like literally stray hits, because you could be hopping around like randomly with no game plan. And if Viper Seismos, hey, guess what? You're now in range for like a sweep or a knockdown or, you know. and it happens by accident more than you think. Like, it's not like I'm like, oh, dude, I'm gonna jump over this fucking seismo. Like, I'm not even thinking about that. Like, I'm just trying to like move, and they do the, and I'm like, oh, now I'm in their face. Fierce, red focus, Ultra 2, cool.
No, I can definitely see that being abused in that matchup. So, how bad are we talking? Because it sounds 7, but I mean,
It's a
is it worse?
6-4.
6-4?
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 6.
I-
Okay, so it is
I would
still
put it 6-4 too.
okay. You guys, it sounds like a long list of things that she can't do. So, what is it that keeps it 6 and not 7? Is it just normal Viper stuff or explosiveness?
Yeah,
Or...
if she puts you in the corner, like she could possibly, maybe scrape out a win with like, 50-50s baiting out a ball, kind of keep you in the blender.
Yeah,
But
and she can punish Blanka Ball, which isn't an uncommon thing to have, but her punish for it's very good. She gets EX Seismo Burn Kick, which is very strong. And like if she does get her pressure started, like Cass said, like it can be a bit of a problem until you can regrasp the situation.
yeah, her damage is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, so that does make sense. Okay, so it doesn't sound as bad when you guys put it that way. So
Like, let's put it this way: she actually has a real neutral game, unlike the 2 we mentioned before.
yeah, this forest green we got over here that looks. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, no. I'm going double blind if I knew you're a Blanka player and I play those characters. All right. So what other? You have any other polarizing matchups for or against Blanka? Anything else you want to just cover real quick? Or anything,
I have a couple more that I
okay.
have listed as positive for Blanka, or at least 6-4. One of them would be Forte.
Yeah,
Interesting.
easily.
Okay. Easily Fuerte. Okay, immediately agreeing on the 6-4. So what's going on in that matchup? Let me see if I have some footage of a Fuerte in
It's
this.
it's kind of like the Viper matchup, really. Like if he gets started with all of his gimmicks and his stuff, like it can be pretty annoying to deal with. But if you, I feel like a lot of
once he's dead.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of Blanka's good matchups are all about control, because if you can basically just control Fuerte and not let him move if you react well and if you understand the matchup properly. Everything that he does can be punished by Blanka, and he really can't do much to punish a lot of Blanka stuff. Like he has Q Bomb, which is really good, but it's also super punishable. So it's just not a lot.
What are you guys getting off of Q Bomb though? Because that's like it's punishable, but it's space. So I'm just curious. I'm having a hard time thinking what does Blanka get like besides Ultra. What do you get with like Bar?
Fierce.
You can get Fierce. You can get
Fierce red focus. Yeah.
Okay, it's big then. Get you right.
Oh yeah, that's a big punish.
That's a lot of damage.
I think you can even hop up ball, but I
don't know about that one.
I'm not even. I need to lab that one. I haven't really messed around with that punish a lot. But yeah, usually I just do crouch fierce, red focus, ultra. Like that's pretty good. But like if you don't have meter, you're not gonna get something huge on him. You're just gonna want to go for the knockdown.
Mm.
Yeah.
God.
That ultra, I hate that thing.
Right, that's that in the chat.
And then another thing that's a big factor in this matchup is that EX Run has armor, but you could just ball it and.
Ball breaks armor.
Yeah, ball breaks armor.
Mm.
So that
also,
matchup,
Fuerte's anti-airs are really, really bad, and with the exception of like his EX twisty, whatever it is.
so bad.
And one thing that a lot of people don't think of as like a really useful tool for Blanka is his jump, but his jump is one of the best jumps in the game.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the jump roundhouse is a problem.
Jump roundhouse is basically a dive kick.
Yeah, I say the same thing for Sakura as well. Sakura's jump roundhouse is a pseudo dive kick.
But the difference is that Blanka, I think, statistically has the shortest jump of any character in the game. And so, maybe with Adon, yeah. And so, if you with that heavy kick as well, if you can't react, or if your character has really bad anti-airs, like it's a problem.
I'm seeing a lot of hop through on the wake up here. Is that just something to get something a whiff, or is that something that does something interesting against El Fuerte? Is it Is it inputs for him? Not really, right?
No,
Not really.
Nah, just normal Blanka stuff.
It's just how that specific Blanka plays, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, Forte can jab it, you know, and get you off, or you could just Q bomb too if you're
Ooh.
hopping through him.
Nice read
Like
there
I don't
by
think that's
Chocolate
what's gonna. That's not what's gonna win you the matchup. Like the
Yeah.
this matchup is seriously one of those matchups that like nobody likes to see. You know, it's like it looks like a scramble fest.
Yeah, it's ugly.
Yeah, like there's no neutral. Well, there is neutral, right? But everybody's just like you're just trying to get knockdowns like non-stop. Like, because I mean, well, that's Forte's plan, and then Blanka. Like you don't really want to have to react to El Fuerte's bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to keep him on the floor and just kind of, you know, keep him as locked down as you can. And then the where Fuerte falls is that like every time he goes on offense, if he guesses wrong just once, Blanka can punish every single thing. Whereas
Yep.
with some characters, like, you know, you could do like Tostada, you know, and he kind of rolls away, you can't do shit about it. Blanka can get him every time, every distance. So it's like he has no escape if he does one wrong mix. Like you either block it or move out of the way or focus it. Like any option, he's done. Like you could get him. So that's literally the match. It's just scramble, 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 try to get hits, and Blanka comes out on top. It's kind of scrappy, but that's just the way that matchup works.
Yeah.
And I can see that because Blanka is gonna do better at those types of scraps anyway. He's just built for that ugly type of gameplay.
Yeah, like in a pinch, you could just wake up electricity, and like that beats like a lot of the options that he's gonna come at you with.
Wow.
Yeah, because Wake Up Electricity is legit against characters that have bad or inconsistent meaties, and that is basically El Fuerte. He doesn't have anything with a lot of active frames except for things that are really, really unsafe and aren't used on Wake Up. So, yeah, just Wake Up Electricity. It's super safe on block, beats a lot of things.
Like he has to do the propeller thing if he wants to beat electricity. Everything else like loses.
And that's just an escape.
Or
He's
the
not going to
slide.
get anything. You know what I mean? You're on the ground. You can still punish that, I'm sure, depending on what you're doing.
Yeah,
Like
and
you
then
said.
once you get electricity, you're back on it. Like you have the knockdown game, and and I forgot to mention the most important thing. Blanka also has a unblockable on El Fuerte. That's like the easiest unblockable in the world.
The
Wow.
back throw unblockable?
Yeah, the back throw.
Yeah.
And the input is back throw. What is it? Forward
Back
dash.
throw,
jump.
dash, and then jump medium kick.
Ooh, technical.
It's literally his bread and butter safe jump.
Yeah.
And it just happens to be unblockable in that matchup. Oh, perfect.
Yep.
And a couple others that we'll talk about too.
Okay, so
Yep.
Brent's here, so let's just piss him off because you guys were saying something about Rufus here, and you're saying that Blanka mauls Rufus. Is that correct?
No.
Or is that
no,
the opposite?
no,
You're saying
opposite.
you're saying Rufus beats Blanka.
Oh yeah, easy.
Easy 6-4.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Possibly even worse, man. Like
Interesting.
because that matchup's like the total opposite of like what we're just talking about. It's like you can't do anything. You're just like in constant lockdown, even on the neutral. And then on defense, the dive kick just messes you up so hard. And then Blanka's hitbox just is so open to Rufus dive kicks. Like it's not even funny. It's like you can't even tell if he's behind you or in front of you or.
Yeah, what I mentioned before about Blanka's good matchups being about him being in control is completely opposite with Rufus. Because in that matchup, Rufus controls everything. Blanka really likes to have control of the pace of the match, and Rufus just shuts that down completely.
Yeah, and then Blanka also doesn't really have a real punish against Messiah kick, or I don't think anybody does, but I don't have anything consistent, that I'm like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do here for Messiah kick, like every time, it's just I get like a sweep, something stupid,
Yeah,
So-
and unlike a lot of other characters who can like 3-button crouch tech to OS like the dive kick, Blanka has
doesn't
nothing.
have that.
Oh yeah, no. What are you gonna
Is-
do? Like medium punch? Is that your
No,
best
no, it
option?
doesn't
Not even,
work.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, the
Because
medium
you get
punch
the
doesn't
body.
work. The heavy punch is like not. I mean, sorry, the heavy kick is not good enough because. So heavy kick is 3 frames, but if they're in your face, it's 8 frames,
Yeah,
which makes it
it looks the
useless.
same, but it's technically a different normal.
I'm gonna have to see
Yeah.
that one in slow motion in a frame data view or something. Wow, that is
Yeah,
interesting.
so it's the same animation, but there's a close version and a far, and the far version's 3 frames, but the close version's poop.
Yep. So if you still had the 3 framer, I'd be like, yeah, hell yeah, just roundhouse
Yeah.
everything, all the dive kicks. But nope, the 8 frame, if they're in your face, like, oh god, like it's
Yeah,
like
Wow.
Blanka loses all 3 framers if you're in his face. By the way, a
Yeah.
lot of people don't know that.
His best option against dive kick is basically jump back heavy punch.
Yep.
And just try to reset the neutral there. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people switch to that jump back button just to, if people aren't pressuring correctly or Rufus, they can get out with that.
Yeah,
But it's just a guessing game. It's Street
workable,
Fighter, you know what I mean? Like you have options, they have options, right?
Yeah,
And then-
but it's like always a bad option though, because if you're doing jump back heavy punch, it means you're getting closer to the corner, you're giving up ground, and against Rufus, that's like a death sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
you
another
get-
matchup that's just uncomfortable. Like, you can't play neutral. You're forced to be the oppressor if you want to get the win. That's why Blanka's not a good character. He's
Yeah,
not
but
a
even
character
then-
that.
You got EX Messiah, which
Yeah, he could get you off like for free, and then you don't even have a good punish for it. So it's like,
and can we talk about EX Messiah building meter on hit?
Oh no! Don't get T3 started. Don't get him started. He's hated that forever.
That doesn't make any sense. Why is he the only one? The EX and give me leader.
I have a pocket Rufus, and I've won many a game on Messiah, the light kick follow up, building the last unit of bar
I
in
know,
FADC.
man. But come on, it wasn't bad enough.
Oh,
You gotta add that on top.
check Ibuki. I think EX Kazakiri into the Kunai builds bar. We'll save Rufus. I'm a Rufus
Oh my
sympathizer.
God.
I'm sorry.
That's not even
I'm
the
sorry.
same.
I'm hailing Rufus. That's my boy.
Cool.
Oh man, so that's a good one. That's an easy 4-6 on Blanka's chart.
so this is.
And
gonna
for those
be
of
a
you guys who don't
recurring
know, just a
theme.
quick thing here. We're going to be going vertical to eventually see what everybody thinks about their character, and eventually bring people back on to discuss matchups and really see what people think about their character versus the perception is, and see how far those numbers lie. So I also can't wait to see that for Blanka as well, because I doubt anybody's going to admit it's an 8 or even know it's an 8. So that's going to be interesting to see. I'm sure I'm going to have Blanka players talking to other people of other characters for a while, explaining the science.
But if we do want to head back to the more positive section, I have at least 2 more that I have listed for pretty good for Blanka. One is Goken.
Oh, yeah.
That matchup is probably not as bad as like a Hugo or El Fuerte maybe, but Goken's whole game plan is around throwing fireballs, and he just can't do that against Blanka at all. It's like a Shoto matchup, but worse because he doesn't have a DP.
Yeah.
So is this 7 worse, or are we starting with 6?
I want to say Blanka Goken might be a 7-3.
I have
then
it as a
even with the
6-4.
damage, as Goken could come back, not enough.
Yeah, so he can come back and he could do like parries and shit and get good reads. But like, I feel like Blanka could play the Shoto matchup like to a T, where he could slide the fireballs, EX, roll
But then he
through.
can also
kinda-
jump.
No, yeah, and then you could jump. Yeah, you could jump at him because there's no threat of a DP unless they have meter. With that Tatsu thing. That's horrible, by the way.
Yeah, it's not good.
And then another thing that's like funny is that the parry is also not on the board for Blanka. You could just do meaty double knees, and that beats it.
Yep.
No way, the
Okay.
double knees is that fast?
Yeah, it just goes.
Wow. Even EX, no parry. He has the EX. What is it? Tatsu. EX Tatsu is his other reversal.
Yeah, he has the reversal. If not, you're just gonna walk up to him and give him the knees over and over, and then electricities and the knees, and then you see what I'm trying to say? Like you could literally lock him down and force a guess pretty easily. Because remember, like electricity's plus 10, so then people really don't want to be pressing. You just micro walk, knees, do electricity again.
You're gonna
that's
train him
psycho.
out of that parry. Yeah, that's easy to condition him to not do if you're walking up and doing it free like that.
Yeah.
I think that's something that a lot of people don't know is that electricity is plus 10 on block. That's
Yep.
like almost as good as Hugo's EX clap.
Ooh.
I mean, you basically get a free dash up.
Yeah. You get to free a lot of things.
So we're gonna stick with 6, or you guys are going to 7?
I have it as a 6, but I could see it being a 7-3. I could go either way.
It's also like Sim, like where if you have him in the corner, it's kind of like, dude,
What is he gonna do
he
in that spot?
cannot
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah, like if he could try to demon flip out, but you just up all that for free.
Yep.
So
Wow.
Well, the demon flip, he does have the parry thing, you know.
yeah, the
but
parry is alright.
So we're gonna go 6 then. We'll leave it
Yeah.
6.
But honestly, if he demon flips, you could always just hop sweep.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna get out of the way and then just punish whatever.
Yeah.
Easy. All right. Let's see. Pitt's in here. Pitt's making jokes. So let's just talk about Poison real quick. Shout out to the homie
6'4".
Pitt. 6'4",
6'4".
in Blanka's favor.
Yeah, in
Yes.
Blanka's favor. Solid.
Ooh.
Solid.
Easy.
No, it's not easy. I'll tell you what. Like, Poison's a dangerous character. Like, you do not want to get near her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want her to get started. Like, because she has potential to fuck you up, you know? All she has to do is, EX fucking whip into Ultra, and it's like she could pretty much take away your life lead. So, the game plan here is that Poison can't really do jack shit about rolls. So, you hit her with the light rolls, you punish the fireballs, like, you force her to play that fireball neutral game, and just by playing in the back, you can make it so annoying for a Poison player. Like so annoying. You literally force guesses on even the fireballs. Because, they're going to be like, oh shit, well, he has meter. I can't be throwing fireball because he's just going to go through, or I'm going to ultra, or I'm going to slide. You see what I'm saying? Like, Blanka will have those options to kind of shut down her cheap ass fireball.
Yeah, and like it's not just fireball either. All of her specials, with the exception of Dragon Punch or Rekka, start up very, very slow. So if they're Poisons like to do block strings into either Fireball or Love Me Tender. And you just can't do that against Blanka.
Yeah, you can't.
Because
It's
either
up ball.
one, you can do up ball, but you can just hit roundhouse. And if you hit
Far
roundhouse, it beats the Fireball startup if
Wow.
it's close enough. And it beats Love Me Tender on startup.
Wow.
And if they're doing it really far away, like say like a far stand medium kick connect, you can just do stand fierce. And again, it beats both.
Let me see if we have a
So-
Poison in here. I might have got one in here. We got Nishikin versus Reiketsu. This is old, but we'll see what's happening here.
Alright, let's see this.
Should be good. Oh, a 360 menu. I'm already hyped.
But I will say, Love Me Tender is cheap. That should not be +2 on block for EX Love Me Tender.
Yeah,
man,
there's a
we
lot
have
of stuff about
electricity,
Poison
dude.
I don't agree with, but we won't talk about her.
I mean, I'm just happy that Blanka doesn't struggle against the fireball cast. Like,
Yeah.
it's something that actually should be noted. Blanka is like the perfect character to play if you don't want to deal with like those really special archetype type characters. Blanka kind of just beats them all. So it's like, you know how like some people are like, oh well, I don't know the sim matchup, or I don't know how to play against grapplers, or I don't know how to play against like Viper who's all over the air, or like demon flips, or just, Blanka has shutdowns for all those styles, which is kind of nice because, man, I wouldn't want to have a bad matchup with like someone like Sim or Fuerte or something like that.
No, I definitely
Yeah.
hear you on that.
Now, I will say the one bad thing about Blanka in the Poison matchup is that when he's crouching, he's really, really short and really small. So her overhead pretty much always hits meaty, and she can combo out of that super easily on Blanka. Which doesn't happen with some of the cast, or probably most of the cast, but with Blanka, it's like automatic. But like, you shouldn't be that. I mean, you don't need to play that close to be hit by an overhead, anyways. So
It's all good, dude. Blanka has an overhead too.
Blanka's overhead is so dumb.
Hey, man, it
Not
works.
the head bite, the overhead bite.
It's like 18 frame startup, but it links into Ultra One.
People get hit by it, man,
Yeah.
all the
At
time.
least you have one.
Yeah.
I forgot DJ doesn't have an overhead.
We're not talking about him. This is the block episode. But gratitude is important. So let's see if we have something here. Because this is also old footage too. Because a thing I've noticed is, man, the way people play now is definitely different than the way people played then. I think the overall level of play is definitely risen. People are more technical. People are more fundamentally sound. People have more setups, execution, everything. It's all up there, you know. Even though we're not in the forefront anymore, I'm still seeing people level up and create new tech. You know, shout out to Lou. It's probably working or something, but he's always posting new Blanka stuff. You know, SNK's got vids. I seen Sephrik has some uploads, but Amazing 21's been putting stuff out. Like people put stuff out, man, and it's all new stuff. You know, I'm learning new stuff even now this late in the game. So
Yeah, man.
it's interesting to hear when what you guys have to say about the Poison matchup, because I wouldn't have thought that from the outside, but I didn't know that the far hard kick was 3 frames, and it's such a great interrupt.
Yep. Oh, another thing that's super important to note, and I forgot, like, this is really important for the Poison matchup, is that, like, as you can see here on the replay, like, I don't think they're not playing the matchup right now.
They're not doing anything you said, and I was gonna definitely note that.
No, so there's something that's crucial that a lot of Blankas don't even do this. Is that if you're playing in the neutral, like kind of like Vest is, or wait, who's this?
Nishikin.
Oh, never mind, it's not Vest. Yeah, Nishikin. Is that, dude? You have to be doing electricities in the back, dude, to charge that battery, man. Yeah. So
you can't just be sitting there.
Yeah, you can't just be sitting there. So yeah, you want to be in the back doing electricities, being annoying, just kind of moving around. See, like, because Poison wants to throw that heavy fireball to build meter, so you're like, man, fuck that, dude. I'm going to be here in the back, and I'm going to do like 3 electricities while you're doing that.
And when they get comfortable throwing fireballs, you just slide.
Yep. Damn. So yeah, you're just in the back, and then while you're building that meter, the reason you're building meters for either if you get your hit, you're going to get your, your red focus, or, if they throw a bad fireball, you're going to EX roll through it,
Yeah, it sounds pretty straightforward. Like he's gonna do that to Fireball 1-on-1 for Blanka. Like if you can fight one Fireball character, you can use a lot of that across the board.
Yeah, but doing that electricity charge stuff is like not free. Let's put it this way. Like
okay.
It's like it's execution heavy because you have to be like doing it all. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, if you hit one button too much, then the electricity lasts like 10 frames longer.
Yeah. So I actually have a strategy of how I do it. I have like, this sounds so stupid because like nobody does this, but like what I do is like I'll do like a dash, I'll piano electricity like normal, and then what I do is to keep it going, I'll just do light electricities, but I just do jab, medium, heavy, jab, 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 medium, heavy, jab, jab.
That's exactly what I do.
Yep, and it works perfect. Like you just string them, so you get like a electric, just over and over and over.
That's good meter build. I gotta see what the official numbers are on that meter build, but I mean, sure it adds up. If you're not doing it in neutral, why not build bar? You know what I mean? It's the same thing with Abel's. They're always gonna throw out the Fallen Sky. Especially if you're not a Fireball character, you want to sit full screen, Fallen Sky. I'm just gonna build this meter.
It's just important because Blanka doesn't do damage. So like, so in the neutral, if you're building your meters, it's like, all right, when I get this hit, you're gonna get either a mix, a confirm into ultra, or big damage.
Red Focus really did a lot for Blanka.
Oh yeah.
Red Focus I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing to quantify, but it definitely adds like at least 300 damage. Like on average per game, like it's so good.
Yeah, I've seen it turn around matchups. You get a good punish, you hit that ultra, boom. It's a big chunk. You're going one button, a heavy button, red focus ultra.
Minimal scaling, hop short up ball.
Yeah,
it's everybody.
Yeah,
you get Oki after ultra 2 also, by the way.
Yeah,
so which is crazy. So that's pretty awesome.
Okay, so we got Poison locked down at a nice 6-4 for Blanka's favor. A lot of green still for Blanka. any more polarizing matchups or any other 6-4s? Like, is it just 6-4 against Fireball characters? Can we just run through?
No, I have one more
Okay.
6-4 at the
Okay.
very minimum,
Okay.
and
What you
that
got?
is, I think Cass would agree, Geef.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a
It's,
tough one. I mean, because
yeah.
Geef does have like the green hand, and he has
I'm looking at
Lariat,
G
that
for
could,
Geef.
on reaction and stuff like that. But you force the Geef to literally have to play like hella on point.
Yeah.
Like their only option is Lariat the ball or get chipped to death.
Mm.
And
But
like you can lariat the ball. Like it's not
yeah, no, I mean it's a one
super
button.
difficult to do, but it does force them to be in a position where they have to do it.
Yep, because if not, you're just gonna get chipped to death. You just run the ball all day, just boom, 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 and then even green hand sometimes messes up on the punish too. So like you do a ball, they green hand, and now they're right in front of you, perfect for like any combo you want.
Wow.
Yeah. And
So, oh, go ahead, Sephrik.
go ahead. You're good.
Oh no, I mean I was just gonna say it's like it's not a bad matchup per se. Like I can't say it's like, oh yeah, like Blanka's gonna win this shit free, but there's a clear disadvantage that Blanka still has the freedom to do kind of whatever he wants in that matchup, which is huge, by the way, because once we start getting into the bad matchups, you're gonna start noticing that I'm gonna say Blanka can't do shit, Blanka can't do shit, Blanka can't do shit, you know. So like in these good matchups where Blanka can do shit, yeah, he's you're gonna make Geef have a hard time. You're gonna hit him with the ball. You're gonna start doing side switches. Stuff like that. Also, he's tall, so he has like some perfect setups that you could do on him.
Yeah, 3 crouch forwards on him.
Yeah, you could get big damage combo on him.
No,
And,
and I
one
definitely
thing that
see.
does-
Yep. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say one thing that does a lot of work in this matchup too is anti-air electricity.
Hmm.
Uh,
Interesting.
yeah.
Even over the jump medium kick, the jump hard kick, all that, electricity's
Well,
good.
Well, one example I'll give you is that Geef really likes to do like heavy kick SPD or kick SPD, the double lariat thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then do like a mix-up jump in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they time it perfectly, you could just EX electricity that all day, and it'll beat the knees, it'll beat the body splash, and sometimes it'll even beat empty jump if they do it really really poorly.
Yeah, a lot of times you'll trade, but you still get the
Yeah.
Oki.
Yeah, and that's fine because if it trades in the corner, you either get out of the corner or you put him in the corner.
Wow.
That's true.
And I definitely want to just touch on something that Cass mentioned, which is a big thing with this matchup chart, and I think I want people to understand is like being able to do what you want in a matchup is super important. A match
Yes,
doesn't have
it
to be
is.
like super bad, but like if you have to play a certain way and the other person is just playing basic gameplay, it doesn't matter how many people you beat. That's you being good with your character. But if any Joe Schmo can pull this matchup off, and they can do whatever they want, I can definitely see that being a problem with Blanka. And it's something I see with Blanka a lot, very polarizing matchups and people not understanding how to fight him technically. And even if they did, it's just like sometimes you just can't do anything. And this was a lot of what I'm seeing with the matchup,
Yeah,
a lot of stuff you have to just hold.
I feel like that's kind of a unique thing to Blanka because like
Mhm.
Blanka is a really unique character in that we can sit here and go through all these matchups and we will, but at the end of the day, like if you don't know the matchup, like every single matchup in the game is a 6-4 because Blanka is such a unique character. You can't if you learn the matchup on how to fight, say Ken or Ryu or Akuma even, then you know how to play against pretty much every Shoto.
Mhm.
But you could learn how to fight against every other character in the game and then constantly lose to Blanka because he's not like any other character. Oh, that's my alarm. Sorry.
Oh, what are you talking about, bro? He's like Honda.
Oh no.
Nah, so
All right, so-
Sephrik's 100% right. Like it's just one of those matchups that he's his own thing, There's no character like Blanka, so it's like you either learn the matchup or you get
You're
hopped on.
cooked.
You know what I'm saying?
you
Yeah.
get dunked on.
And like
Yeah.
back in the day, like now it's a bit different because smaller of a community.
Yeah, only people are
And
left are
there
people who
is,
actually know what's going on.
yeah, there is a bit of a Blanka infestation right now, but
Correct choice of words though. I like that. Yes, yes.
but back in the day, like there wasn't really many good Blankas. Like you'd have the online Blankas who just ball at you constantly and hop and hop and hop. Like finding a good Blanka to train with was pretty difficult to do unless you knew a person or you had someone who was good at your local. But for a lot of players, like that, I feel like that's what created the stigma about Blanka is that people don't know the matchup, and so they just get bodied.
Yeah, like a lot of people would. I would get this in tournaments a lot. Like I would play somebody like a good player, and then straight up like right after the match, they're just like, "Man, I need to learn like this new Blanka style matchup." I'm like, "What do you mean new Blanka style? Like
New block and stuff.
I just played defensive. You know, I didn't go like Hambonis, you know, just playing defensive. That's no new Blanka style. It's like every single Blanka that was successful, like, had to have like some, you know, you have to have defense. You're not an offensive player. That's not what makes you shine,
Yeah.
you know?
Shout
So,
outs
like-
to sorry, real quick. Shout out to my boy Ferris and Viserius. They taught me the Blanka matchup. Those are the first super strong proficient Blankas. I'm like, hold on, this is a real character. Like I was beating the meme Blankas, not the real Blankas.
Yeah, I got one too. I got to give shout out to a local legend, the realist.
Oh, the
Also-
realist, Tekken God.
Exactly, Blanka's a real character. Yeah, Tekken God, but ridiculous Blanka player.
Nice.
So I'm actually quite interested, Cass. Do you have any other like heavily favored Blanka matchups?
I think Blanka beats Guile.
Guile,
Like, pretty-
okay, I can see
I
Pretty
that.
can see
clean.
that. This doesn't sound like too crazy. 6'3", I mean 6'4".
I have it as
Yeah.
5.5, but 6.4 would be fine for that too.
Yeah, I think it's
I think it's
6'4". Just from personal experience and just from like knowing the matchup, it's like you can't really slide the boom. It's not the Shoto matchup per se,
Mhm.
but you could definitely outpoke Guile. You could jump over him, which is a big weakness of him. You know, just because like you come in, like let's say you do get close to Guile, you do the +10 electricity, you're now all set for a fucking cross up every time.
Wow.
You can't do that to any other character. Like, I think that's really bad. So, because I mean, I'm gonna jump at you. It's gonna be a fast jump, and it's gonna be a cross up. You can't flash kick. So it's like I could just do that over and over and over, and force him to have to read back throw.
Yeah.
That's his only option. So you can kind of, you know, abuse Guy a little bit, and then play like make him play the neutral. Like just duck all the booms. Just make him frustrated till he has to come to you. Oh, and then ball. He
then
can't do
ball.
anything
Can't
about
do
ball.
anything.
EX boom. You're gonna spend EX boom on a block ball. That's it.
Oh, actually, EX boom doesn't work.
No,
So,
come on.
Yeah,
You
so you do
serious?
jab, they do EX boom, you still have time to coward crouch.
I thought he had a chance at least.
It's
Wow.
like frame one. You could barely coward crouch it, but yep.
Wow. Easy.
Yeah, so it's a pretty like let's just put it this way. Even Knuckle Dude told me he's like, dude, there's no way I'm gonna play Guile against you. And then, hence the DiCaprio, and I got washed at Tekken Showdown. Or, sorry,
At least it's a badge of honor.
Yeah,
He's the best, one of the best guys in the country. He's like, yo, be honest, bro, it ain't happening. We're never playing that in tournament.
Yeah,
not when
that's-
not when I'm using this to put food on the table. All right, so that's another easy one. I mean, let's just talk about DJ. I think DJ loses to Blanka pretty bad. I think it's one of his worst matchups.
So I'll tell you
is
what.
it?
So I used
Teach
to
me
think.
something.
So DJ used to get like just trounced on by Blanka, but mostly it was just because of one thing.
Mhm.
Like, because I think DJ could play the neutral, he could anti-air, he could get rid of hops pretty easily and like
Mhm.
side switch mix-ups. That's not something that you're gonna do to DJ,
Mhm.
you know, because you know up kicks pretty much beats anything. You could get punished, you know, for rolling at him too. So you have to play neutral, like solid neutral. I actually compared a lot to the Bison matchup. Like you just have to it's like a life lead war. You play it lame, you play defense, you just kind of stay on your side and try to outpoke DJ. Now, the thing is, back before Ultra, if DJ did up kicks, it would just whiff on electricity meaty.
Yeah.
That I
Yeah.
remember.
So that it was what made the whole matchup because you would knock down DJ once and then you just electricity meaty, and it's like if he does something, whoop, it just goes over your head. You're like, fuck yeah, you know, and then you
Party
just kill
time.
him, right?
You're the best
Yeah,
Blanka.
yeah. But now they made the kick lower or whatever.
Yeah, extend the
It,
hitbox lower a little bit. You can some
yeah,
characters can still get under like Dawson slide and things that low, but things like Blanka and maybe like Cody who's short crouching and like Relento, they won't be able to just
yeah.
jab at
But an
that
option
range.
like electricity, you know what I'm saying? I could just
Yeah,
do that. You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like I could just jump up, dash, you know, do it in your face
yeah.
every knockdown. Now you can't do that, and that changed everything because once again, let's reel it back. I can't side switch you. I can't,
Mhm.
you know, like my offensive options are kind of off the table because I'm not gonna do some crazy mix on DJ. You just don't do that. Like the best mix on a charge character would be like an overhead. I'm also probably not gonna do that.
Yeah, definitely not gonna happen.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. At high level, like I've played Kita Senju before. Dude,
Mhm.
he also hit me with some tech that I had never seen before.
Oh,
And
what do you do?
this one was like I was just like, dude, what the fuck is happening, bro? So you know how like you can't jump at Blanka, you just get crouch mediumed all day?
Mhm.
So I don't know exactly how he was doing it or setting it up, but man, I remember so many times he would jump at me neutral, like no button.
Oh, empty jump. Yeah.
Yeah, he would just empty jump and nothing. And I would try to anti-air him with crouch medium, just straight whiffs. I don't know, it's because
It might be a hurt by
DJ.
interaction thing because empty jump is definitely an underrated tool overall in the game.
Yeah, because he
I
kept
agree.
jumping at me like on purpose, and I was just like, dude, I cannot anti-air this guy. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't know if it was like I haven't labbed it enough, but dude,
Mhm.
that's how he beat me. I
Interesting.
couldn't. He just kept jumping at me for free, and I was just like, dude, I cannot medium punch him. Like, I don't know if like the neutral jump has some special like upside down flip, you know, animation. But dude, like he did that to me over and over, and I was getting so frustrated, dude. And then
Huh.
with no offense, it's like you get your knockdown and you feel like you feel like you can't go in, you know?
Mhm.
Like DJ's always at the ready.
So, what do you have Blanka DJ as then, Cass?
I think it's I actually think it's a 5-5.
5.5.
Yeah.
I have it as
Oof.
5.5. 5.5 Blanka's favor, but
Nah, I don't think it's in Blanca's favor anymore because you could play it. You could actually play a lame life lead war against DJ, and I think it's all fair. Whoever gets what, like there's no clear advantage or disadvantage on either
I
side.
think it's a good
Like
old fashioned Street Fighter match, is what it sounds
yeah,
like. You got
exactly,
stuff,
yeah,
I got stuff.
yeah,
Let's do it.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. Yeah, like it's not like DJ can fuck me up because of this move, or like I could electricity and DJ can't do shit about it anymore. Like
Mhm.
now it's straight even. Like it's like all right, like whoever messes up first, whoever moves first is the person who's gonna win.
Mhm.
hell
Or
yeah,
sorry,
battle of the low tiers. Let's go.
yeah, but it's one of those. It's a stare down matchup. Um, it's a 5-5 in my opinion. I just think it's a stare down. Like you just have to play it super patiently, stay on your side, no hop mix ups, poke, slide the fireballs. I mean, it's as honest as you can get to be quite frank.
Mm. Okay, interesting. So that's a lot of stuff I gotta take a look at. I'm interested in that crouched medium punch, see what's happening there, see if I can recreate that in training mode when I get some time. Um, so we got 5-5 there. We were talking about fireball characters. I figured we can just go through some of them real quick. Let's just get Ryu out of the way. Is that just obvious 6-4,
So that one's
or is
man,
it
like
secretly something else? Oh, interesting,
so
interesting.
so I think that's a really strange matchup, like just on paper. Because like all the shotos are gonna like I think people are gonna disagree like with what I have to say. So I think, in my opinion, besides Dan, I think Ryu is the easiest shoto to fight. I'm not saying it's free, but I think he's the one with like the least tools to, or at least the least Blanca specific tools, like for punishes and like to
I could
punish
see
like
that because
Blanca
what is he gonna do?
mistakes.
He's just got Dragon Punch and that's it. That's the only thing you're worried about circumventing.
Yeah, so it's like a good old scrap, He can't throw fireball or bad fireballs. Because I'll tell you what, Ryu could throw hella fireballs because his fireball's mad good against him. But you still have to react to every fireball. It's like one of those reaction matchups, you know. So you have to like slide everything, EX roll through everything, have your Ultra 2 punish on lock, and just
Oh,
play
look at
straight.
this. We have footage
So-
of you from 2015 versus Alex Valle. Continue,
Oh.
sir.
Oh,
So let
shit.
let your words, let your testimony, you know what I mean, reflect this footage here. Let's see what's
So
going
okay,
on.
let it be known that I also went to Wednesday night fights and I beat Alex Valle in the tournament.
He's like,
too.
no matter what happens here, I beat him offline.
Yeah, I think he. I don't remember this set. I think he goes. If Hugo, he's not gonna win. I'll tell you that.
Let the people know Casablanca is pleading the fifth.
Oh, this is on PS4 too.
Oh, gross.
Oh, Cass, what is that costume?
I don't know, dude. I was trying to be like you.
Oh,
No, no.
that color.
No, he's matching Ryu. He's like, fuck it, you want to wear white? We're
See,
doing
like
it.
this is how you know I wasn't taking it seriously. I'm 3K player points, dude. Oh wait, no.
No,
Oh,
look
yeah,
at you,
what are
you
you talking
5K.
Holy
Oh, you were taking it
shit.
serious.
Yeah, no, I wasn't taking it
Okay.
serious. God damn. Yeah, no, like me and Valle, we were going pretty even this set, I want to say.
But looking at that, just that round there, you know, it does seem like you guys are going to be able to go back and forth as long as Valle does what he's supposed to do and doesn't just think he can, you know, be lazy with the matchup. You know, equal skill level, of course, is what we're basing this on, and at equal skill level, it looks like, you know, some good back and forth.
Yeah, no, so Ryu is like I would say the only clear disadvantage in this matchup is that Ryu has the fireball, you know? Because you see, like, you got that, you know?
Oh, all that gray life you're getting back because of that throw animation. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you could just play it super lame. Like if you play it in the back, come in when you need to. Like it's
Hey, yo.
you know, it's a pretty even matchup. Like I wouldn't. I'm even scared to say it's a 6-4. Like I want to say it's in Blanka's
Wow.
favor,
Okay.
or
I
maybe
have
like
it
a
as,
5-5.
I have it as a 5.5 in Blanka's favor for Ryu.
Yeah, like it's either 6-4 or 5.5 for sure. Like 100%.
I agree with everything that you've been saying, but that fireball being so easily like dealt with slide and EX ball and Ultra 2, I think it just brings it up a little bit to a 5.5.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
I can
it's
see
another
that.
matchup where like Blanka has all his tools. You know, like
Mhm.
you're free. You know, you're not like in that bad matchup lockdown. You know,
You say you're free. Blanca's a free elf. Use your left right mix-ups.
Dude,
Use the
dude.
electricity.
Bro, when we
Dude,
get down
Be
to
the
these
beast I
bottom
know
matches,
you
like,
are.
I'm telling you, bro. Like as I said, talking to Blanca players is like some weird shit. You know, we're not over here explaining like super fine details. It's more like, you know, can you do things or can you not do things?
yeah, our bad matchups just put us in prison.
Yep. Like that's how bad a character Blanca is. Like he's so limited to like, all right, can I use my tools or can I not use my tools?
Although I've never touched him in Street Fighter V, he is one of the characters that I believed him, E Honda, and Dalsum that I knew were gonna have to be, you know, really updated and modified to exist in the new world of fighting games. You know what I mean? Back then, when we're not as technical, those characters were fine. But now it's like we have all this tech, all this, you know, information being shared constantly. You know, as soon as something's found out, it's on the internet. So if your character's garbage, you're gonna know yesterday.
Yeah, I
You
mean
know?
Blanca is very simple. Like I mean it's like Blanca Ball is a move that should not exist. It's like you're using your whole body in putting yourself in a position where you don't knock a character down. And some characters can punish you for that. Like,
Yeah, it's like a fireball with a hurt box.
yeah, dude, like why, bro? Like, for example, like if I do the wrong combo on Abel, like let's say I'm mounting a sick comeback, and for some reason, like I do some ball that's not heavy ball, you know?
Mhm.
I could do EX ball, and I hit him, and he doesn't die, he could ult me back, dude.
Yep.
And he doesn't die. So I'm gonna queue up Abel just because you mentioned him by name. So what are we going with this? Is it 5.5? Oh, we don't have Blanca Abel in here. Let me find that.
Let's go 5.5,
Okay.
because I do have to say a bit about like just Shotos in general. So there's Ryu, there's Akuma, and then let's just go with like Ken or whatever, right? Like I'm just gonna rapid fire these, but I'm not gonna go into detail yet, so don't put anything in. Like I actually think Ryu is like better at fighting Blanka than Akuma. That might be a hot take.
I agree. Actually,
Interesting. Hold
Yeah.
on. Whoa. Hold the phone.
Akuma has a lot of problems in that matchup.
Yeah, dude.
Interesting. So we are definitely going to cover that. I can see having less health being a problem and not having, having kind of a similar neutral to Ryu where you just have Fireball, crouch forward, and at least he has Roundhouse and a couple other things he can do that Ryu can't. But yeah, I'm sure you're handily dealing with Demon Flips and other
Fireball. Yeah.
dealing with that
Just
stuff pretty
up on
free.
it.
Yeah, so there's that, and then I also do think that Ken is the best Shoto against Blanka.
I agree.
I could see that pretty clearly.
100%. Yeah. I think that goes right in line with you saying, the poorer matchups are ones where you feel locked down, and I think Ken probably does that the best.
Yeah, like
Against
Ken,
Blanka, yeah.
just step kick alone like gives Blanka such a hard time.
Yeah, step kick. He's got that massive care throw.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, which is a command grab online. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah,
You have to hold up to escape it, not tech. Don't worry about that.
Oh my god.
So I mean, we're here at Ken now. We just walked into this one. So is it just a
No,
clear
no, no.
6?
You know what?
Or
No,
we don't want to talk about it. You sure you don't want to talk about it?
Not yet. Look,
Okay.
I'll tell you, it will all come together soon. I
Okay,
promise.
I'm letting you paint the picture. I'm gonna ride the ride here. I'm gonna sit and you take me on this journey, Cast.
There's another character that I haven't mentioned, and like I want to see where Sephrik puts them. That's why I don't. We'll talk about this later.
Man.
Anyways,
Drum roll, please.
all right, so this is gonna be the. We'll talk about this at the end, but okay, I do want to talk about one character specifically. Like I think we already brought up enough that Blanka can't do shit. Let's talk. All right, so you can see how bad of a character Blanka really is, and what he's capable of, right? And so this matchup is just undisputed, like worst matchup in the game.
We going all the way down?
Yeah, no, the whole way down, and this is Elena,
man.
dude.
Yeah, Elena fucks Blanka up.
I can see that not being a fun time.
Dude, okay, so that matchup is
not fun.
jacked up, man. Like, it's jacked up. Like, the only thing that Blanka has going for him is that all the combos work on her.
all the combos.
Yeah, all the combos. That's literally Blanka's only advantage. It's like
Actually,
everything
I don't
works.
think that's true, Cass, because the training mode combo, or not the challenge mode combo, where it's like stand strong, crouch forward, stand jab. I don't think that works on Elena.
Well, yeah, but that's not an optimal. Yeah,
The trial doesn't work.
yeah, yeah. But that's a good call out. But yeah, everything else works on her, and she has a humongous hitbox for Blanka. I love it, right? But on the receiving end, dude, we're gonna go back
those combos anyways.
Yeah, you're not gonna. You just have to sit there and stare at her. Like you can't do shit.
She's gonna harass you right outside of your like normal cancel range, right? In places where
No,
she's gonna
dude,
be able
like,
to get damage, right?
I can't even jab like electricity. Like I do jab electricity. Yeah, I'm plus 10. Cool. If I'm just in the wrong range to get another jab to actually hit her, I'm gonna get jabbed out by her just because of her range.
You're like plus 10 on electricity, and still somehow her crouch jab beats everything you do.
Yeah, like it just outspaces like my offense. So I'm like, okay, cool.
That's
Like,
crazy.
like what offense do I have? It's like this is all I got. It's like I'm trying to come in, but nope, just mash jab. And then once you're in that jab mix-up, I'm gonna call it the jab mix-up, by the way, because you have to be ready for a high-low right off the bat. And as a charge character, high-lows are lethal, dude.
Yeah.
Especially for Blanka, because if I'm guessing that they're gonna go, like let's say they go for an overhead, that also means I cannot do an up ball. I can't get you off me. I'm not gonna wake up electricity. That's like 10 frames, right?
Your best option is backdash.
Yeah, your best action is backdash. And another thing that fucking sucks is that when you're in that like close quarters match, and let's say you do want to do something, your best button is a 4-frame because Blanka loses his 2 3-framers. If you're up close, like I said, like he doesn't have that roundhouse, and his far stand jab, which is one of his best buttons, also becomes this close jab abomination button that nobody should ever use. Yeah, so that's Elena's deal. That when you're in that close quarter, battle with Blanka, like you literally shut him down. It's like you can't up ball, you can't, throw out your jabs, you can't throw out any 3-framers. You have to do 4-framers.
What? Oh, wait a second. That focus was crazy, bro. Did you know that was gonna hit?
Which one?
This.
Oh, yeah, of course. I confirmed it into Ultra 1.
Yeah, so
That's insane. I did not know that was gonna hit from that far. Wow.
So there's two things about that. One, Blanka's focus attack is really good.
Yeah,
Clearly.
he's
It
probably
goes-
got one of the best in the game. You
It
can't
goes
grab it,
really far. It pulls his hurt box back.
and you
It's
can't
really
grab it.
strong. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I go for
also,
the mix there at the end. I
standing
respect
Elena is very wide.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. You could combo the shit out of her.
that. Mhm.
That's the only thing you got going on Elena. It's like if you get a hit on her, oh baby, 3 medium kicks or like some big shit.
Some
But
training mode shit.
but honestly, this is why Blanka sucks. Every time you do get a combo, it's back to neutral.
Yep. And a lot of times, even if you get a combo, you press the wrong button, it's punishable on hit. Or
Yep.
like
Yep.
a big problem in a lot of matchups people bring up is that, oh well, this character can punish Blanka Ball. Well, a lot of times characters that can punish Blanka Ball have to use meter to do it. She just uses a normal.
You just slides for free?
She just slides for free,
I wish
and
I
she
could
gets
do
Oki.
that.
And you're
Me
right
too.
back in the high-low mix-up that
Yeah, it
just
puts you in the jab
dements
mix.
Blanka from the first place.
Yeah, like just the jab. Like if you get tagged by jab, you're in such a astronomically like not in your favor position is the best way to say it. Like you're just at such a huge disadvantage because you're forced to guess. Like all your best options are gone. It's like you have to up ball almost. You're just like, oh shit. Like this is the only thing I have. Or
Yeah.
backdash.
I mean, looking at Magneto 1080p, he's not doing anything crazy. It's just
So I'll
like,
tell
what
you
can Blanka do from those ranges besides accept what's happening, and wait for that chance.
I won this match, by the way.
Damn, Cash Blanka.
So that's it's funny because I actually consider this match like one of the hardest I've ever played, which is funny to say because like I've played like way better players, like I've played Japanese players, I've played like like top players, you know what I'm
best in
saying?
the
I'm
world.
not discrediting Magneto at all.
Yeah.
But like, dude, he gave me such a hard time just cause fucking Elena,
Yeah.
Yeah, Cass' favorite pastime is beating Elena players.
Oh, I love the matchup, dude.
Look at him
so
laugh. He's like, Blanka sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Yeah, dude. See, oh god, I was like legit pissed that day.
Unleash the dark energy, the reserves to come out
I'll
on
tell
top.
you
But that's
what,
why I love fighting games. Matchups like that and stories like that.
I did something pretty sick in the last match though.
Okay, let me get there.
He goes for like healing, and I just like destroy it, dude.
That neutral jump heavy punch, man.
Hey man, this
Oh
match,
no! Sent them home with a P. I would have beat my chest like a fucking ape after that.
Oh wait, no. Forget the P. The round before that.
Damn! Now
He
not
makes-
you serving him up on the way out. Two
Yeah,
rounds.
dude, I gotta show, dude. That's how much I hate Elena, dude. You gotta show the round before.
Here we
dude,
go. We're gonna let it play. Here we go. I'm gonna draw it back.
To drive
And
back.
did you tie? You tied? Oh no, you tied it up. Oh no, he tied it
Yeah.
up 2-2.
Yep.
Okay, so he's
And
reeling
there's
right
Brawly
now.
legs.
Oh, shout out to
Shout
Brawly
outs to
Legs.
Brawly.
Broly's a homie. I love that guy.
So I think I saw him beat Chris G in Street Fighter 5 yesterday. Really
Hell
sick
yeah,
match.
dude. Sticking his tongue
Yeah.
out.
That was so funny. Great meme.
Live in the mirror.
Love it. Alright, so here we go. Playing some good old Elena neutral. As you can see, Blanka can't do jack shit but look at her. See, like I have to go for safe slides, just kind of keep it out of range, not do dumb shit where she can slide me.
Okay, taking
You
your
know,
time.
so
Nice
I
roundhouse.
have to be crouched 100% of the time. See, can't jump better either. I just YOLO up ball. Good combo here. But as you can see, I lose Oki if I do electricity. Went for the meaty side switch.
Ooh, nice timing.
All right, so I'm just gonna be real here. When I do those setups, not even I know what side I'm on.
Oh,
even
the
matter.
early jump round. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter to you.
I've had people ask me that about DJ. I was like, if I don't know, how can you know?
Oh, what a punish!
Jeez,
Dude,
that
see,
jump
this was in
roundhouse
my
hit her
last-
right at the top of her shit. Could he have avoided that, or is that?
Yeah,
I think
he got
He
greedy.
held it.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
he held it because he wanted to be cheeky. Because the whole match he was like trying to do like little cheeky moves. So I was like, all right, you wanna heal the whole way? All right, I'll KO you the whole way.
He was laughing, so I was right. I did narrate it correctly. Shame on you, Magneto.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there was shit talk that match. It was bad.
Ooh.
And this was when I didn't shit talk too. So it's like, what was I doing? I should have been standing up on his ass.
Ooh, that roundhouse was nice. I like that. Jeez,
No healing.
bro. Can't
See,
heal
another
that.
thing that's notable about this match, I did not drop a single link into Ultra 1, and I did it a shitload of times.
Hey, you did off the overhead too, in the other corner.
That's an
Yep.
easy link. That's like a 3-frame link.
All right, bro, you hit... I want
Ooh.
to... Wait, which is a 3-frame link? That's a 1-frame.
Off the overhead?
Oh, yeah, it's a 2-frame.
Yeah.
Oh no, my God.
I was impressed either way.
No, not even
See,
EXDP to stop the chip. Hold that with your sleeveless shirt. Get him out of here. Thank you.
Damn, I didn't know
Thank
this became
you.
a roast all of a sudden. Dude, oh, look at me. So nice, so nice.
What a
Man,
gentleman.
If this was Cast 2022, dude, I'd be like popping off on...
Yes,
Oh,
I
man.
miss old school pop offs. It's all golf claps now. Oh, Fubar Duck, shout out to him.
Yeah, these are the arcade UFO guys. They were all salty that Elena
Took out
lost
their
to
boy.
Blanka. Yeah.
All right,
But yeah,
so what number
that
we got
matchup
here?
sucks. That one's solid 8-2. Like if I was to play Gamer B or Justin Wong or any Elena main, dude, I don't have a chance.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like,
Blanka should never win that matchup.
Gamer B straight up came up to me and was like, hey, like I'll just pick Elena, and I was like, damn it.
Do you
Like,
have
he
a
made me feel like
secondary?
shit. Nope.
Damn, I
My
respect
secondary is
that.
Honda, and he sucks. My Honda sucks.
I can confirm that.
He's
Yeah,
like, I'm not
like
gonna
my-
let it be a rumor. It is true, guys.
I'm like a Dark Souls character, I put all my points in Blanka.
I respect that, man. You play who you love, right? And that's the most important thing when playing fighting games. You gotta have fun.
Yep. He's-
So who else we got? We got Elena is a 2. So we got these 8s are already starting to balance out. We got 1, 2 here.
Okay.
Anybody else is
Anybody
washing
else that
Blanka
sucks?
like that's washing Blanka like
There's no character that's that bad, but there's
Okay.
some other bad matchups.
No, there's a bad one. There's one that's almost up there.
you got for me, Chance.
Seth.
Oh,
Seth's
okay.
pretty
How
good.
could I forget? That's my favorite. That's my pick for best character in the game. Is Seth? Is that
Oh god,
7-3?
you can't do anything. Dude, you know what's so annoying is that like Seth can do what Blanka does to Guile. Like where I
Huh.
said like you're in his face
Yeah,
and you could jump over him for free because
Yeah.
you make flash kick whiff.
yeah.
Okay, so he can jump over you for free, cross up, and make up ball whiff with his stupid dive kick, dude. So
That
he can
dive
just do that over and over and over. And as he's doing that, I mean, I have to block high. I don't have an up ball. Nice, I can't get him off me.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
that dive kick comes
Hey,
down at a forbidden angle in 2D fighters. Like that angle
That's
is
what I'm
one of the
saying.
hardest to beat in general. You know what I mean? And you
Oh,
add
look.
the hurt box the ratio that it has to the hitbox.
Dude,
Problematic.
it's so toxic, man.
Yeah,
because
I love
look,
it.
like it's like he jumps over you, and you're like, so you're thinking cross up, right? Because he's jumping over you at
Yeah.
point blank. So you're already like, all right, I'm gonna drop my charge. I'm gonna start blocking cross up, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh no, never mind. I did a dive kick, rounding in the front. And then if you do commit to like, let's say you're like, all right, well I'm just gonna hold down, and you're like, all right, as soon as he comes down, I'm gonna up ball. He dive kicks, whiff. Cool, dude. It's like you just got baited into Ultra One. Nice.
I'm sure tandem as well, because if you're airborne, you land in that tandem, he's going to be able to dash up and get a big confirm.
Yeah, he could just be full screen. He could zone you.
Yeah.
Like the only zoner who can zone Blanka. Like he could do Sonic Boom. You jump over it, he'll suck you. It's like, all right, cool, dude.
Damn, tandem.
Like he actually makes you feel like your jump sucks, which is crazy.
Wow. So that's 7-3 bad, or is that okay? Wait, hold on. Didn't Nishikin beat Punko? I'm pulling that up.
What?
Yeah, he beat Nishikin. I think he beat Punko at a tournament. He won some tournament. It was T3 or Nishikin that beat Punko.
So I'll tell you what. There is one thing about Seth. He's not invincible. He's made out of paper, right? So Blanka does have an unblockable on him. If you hit the unblockable, that's like 75% health. So it's like you do have that. You
do have a 75% unblockable. Just
you
a
know
small
what?
tool.
That's what I tell people about Street Fighter 2, as much as it annoys me sometimes. But it's like you can come back on anybody with one clean ass jumping, and that's literally Seth's life. It was this God's Garden Pool Finals. I think this might have been like this fucking big ass upset. Like Blanka won something big.
Yeah, but I think that should kind of go to like how bad that matchup actually is. I have it as a 6-4, but like even so, like you can do 75% damage in one combo.
Hold on, this is 2012. He did jump roundhouse,
and Blanka still loses that matchup. So
still no difference.
Yeah, like you could do the damage, but it's like good luck getting the grab.
I thought it was Punko.
You know, like you have to do the back throw for the unblockable, and then not only that, but even the unblockable is not that good. He could teleport. You know,
Seth always has the answer. That's my reasoning for picking him as best character in the game. Is that no matter
so
what you do, he can get out.
And the best thing you got after that teleport is maybe if you guess if you react to the right side, you could maybe like hop up ball or sweep him, but that's it.
Yep, it's bad.
But yeah, the neutral sucks. It's like you get zoned by fireballs, which never feels good as Blanka.
Yeah, it
like,
must be
by
weird.
A shitty fireball too. Because like, okay, so you can't be doing like your movement because he's got the long arms. Like you could slide the fireball, but at the same time, it's like you don't want to be in that range where Seth can just dash up to you either. It's just terrible. Like it's you can't backdash his DP.
There it is, right there.
Dude,
getting
like,
clipped. All right, so we're gonna pause that real quick. Let's go back to our matchup chart here. So we have Seth. So hold on, Sephrik, you said 6. I mean 4-6.
I think it's 4-6.
I think it's 7-3. I think it's right next to Elena, 7-3.
Alright, we might have to put 3.5. I mean, I historically I've always seen it as 7-3. You know, pretty standard Seth matchup. Like if you just play Seth normally, you don't have to really switch up. I feel like you have to be careful as Blanka, very careful. And your mistakes are going to lead to big punishes. Provided the Seth player is optimal, you know what I mean? You miss a Blanka ball or you miss something like that, tand an engine into full confirm. No straight hits there. Yeah. Right, so
I'm cool with listening as the 7-3.
Boom. Settled.
I think it's one of the worst. Like you can't do
it's
anything.
really bad. Yeah.
It's like fighting a Shoto, but it's like this Shoto can get out of everything. So it's like like you can't play it like a Shoto. You can't play it lame. You can't play it offensively. You just have to kind of hope the Seth makes some mistakes and then you're in.
So a lot of counter fighting then.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have another red matchup for Blanka. So we got Elena and Seth so far. Is there any other ones you want to tack on? I'm not sure if this is Pitt's guessing Fei Long and Cammy are bad matchups. Are those part of the bad matchups list?
Cammy's a bad matchup, but it's not.
Yep. It's not that bad.
It's not 7.
And that's what my guess was. I think it was probably like 6-4, and people maybe have some misconceptions. Is it maybe not as bad as some people think?
Yeah, so Cammy has the same thing Seth does with her dive kick. You know, she could make your up ball with, she can,
Hmm.
all that shit. But the only thing that makes Cammy so strong is that, dude, if she knocks you down, it's like non-stop pokey. And
Yeah.
then getting out of that is like she could also out poke Blanka. Uh, she wins the neutral. She's got a DP. You can't jump at her.
If she had an SPD, it'd be 7-3.
Oh yeah.
She had a SPD. I'm done. I pray the game where Cammy has the command grab never comes.
And then everything you do is punishable. She also is one of those characters that can punish Blanka Ball on hit.
Yep.
So you do the wrong Blanka Ball, you're getting ultra'd or
Mm.
spiral arrowed.
Which is gonna put you in the situation you were just trying to avoid.
Yeah, and she's got you in a blender like non-stop. There's no setups for her either. She wakes up like really strange.
Hmm.
So like true like bread and butters do not work on her.
Interesting.
Uh um what else? Uh Man, like as I said, it's not a super bad matchup because I mean she does have the dive kick, right?
Mhm.
So you do have time to react with an up ball or anti-air options. You
Yeah.
don't like you could do like stand roundhouse and stuff, so that's still on the board.
Oh,
But
you can't unblockable her like you can Seth either.
oh yeah, no, you can't unblockable. You can't do any setup on her. Like she can DP everything.
Wow. Damn, I didn't know it was that bad. Interesting.
Yeah.
All the setups, like left, right. If it's not a safe jump,
Well,
she's gonna. Blanka has
that's what I'm
nothing.
trying to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Blanca's usual safe jumps do not work on Cammy.
Okay. So that's the easy 6-4 then. If that's your
So
go-to
yeah,
stuff, you're not
Yeah.
gonna be able to sustain pressure as you normally would.
yeah,
I
you
think
have to.
Cammy's the colloquially known like bad matchup for Blanka.
Mhm.
Like everybody knows
Yeah.
that matchup sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those matchups you have to literally play perfect or you're going to get punished even on your combos.
Wow. Even on combo. But I guess that
Yeah,
comes with
so
the
like
territory. You know what I mean? You're playing Blanka at this level. You know what you're supposed to be doing.
so I mean, so this is going to sound really weird, but like
Mhm.
as a Blanka player, you're always doing your combo into a mix of balls.
Mhm.
Because sometimes it's like no, believe it or not, this is like a legitimate strategy. Now the reason is because sometimes you don't know if you got the confirm, so like I'll just go for
Yeah.
like medium light and then I'll just go for light ball just because I'm like whatever.
Mhm.
And if it hits, cool. If it didn't, like I'm like shit, well at least I'm back to neutral.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like so on some characters you can do that. On Cammy it's like a definite fuck no, you can't. Like you just gotta rock with heavy ball, ride or die, like every time. And if you drop a link, GG's.
You get punished either way, so
Yeah,
Damn.
might as
yeah,
well.
So threw that one down as an easy 6. That is definitely one of the matchups we've known for a long time. Throughout the game's lifespan, once people figured out to get the dive kicks with Cammy, no matter what the changes were, it's been problematic for Blanka.
Shouldn't it be a 4 instead of a 6?
Oh, sorry. You're right. The other way. I'm backwards. Boom. Let me make sure I got the other
Okay,
ones right. Hold
so
up.
SNK
Right.
wants to know the Honda. All right, so I got
Yeah,
a
let's go
lot to
for
say
it.
about Honda.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious because I am terrible in this matchup personally.
Okay.
So
So it's
this
all
is-
you, Cass.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so here's what I think about Honda, just honestly. So I used to think, well, Honda has always won the matchup until Ultra, where Honda got nerfed. And those nerfs were huge. And I mean huge. A lot of people don't know that you could actually punish EX headbutt with low medium kick into ball.
Oh, I
So-
actually didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah, so it doesn't look like it works, but it does. Like, 'cause he's
Interesting.
so spaced out, yeah. So yeah, you could actually get a full ass punish off the Honda headbutts now. Not only that, but the matchup is a turtle match just by nature. Like it's like
Yeah.
whoever moves, like better capitalize on on that. Now, if Honda drops Blanka, Honda doesn't have jack shit. But if Blanka drops Honda, oh baby, dude. Like I feel like Blanka can like really throw a wrench into like Honda. Like you could overhead him. Like it's one of those matchups where you have like full Oki. You know, like you could hop him, make him lose
The
his
back
headbutt
charge. Yep.
charge. Yeah, you could hop around. You could overhead. You could go straight to low, cross up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like everything works. And then the best part is that if you go into electricity, you get electricity off your jabs. He does sumo splash and lands right back into electricity. So it's like
some Looney Tunes shit. The Acme
yeah,
Speedy.
yep. But dude, that shit works. So the only thing that Honda I think can give Blanka a hard time with is his jab
Dude, his crouch jab is nutty.
and his damage based on how the matchup is being played. Like I mean, because it's slow. It's not a rush down matchup. You know.
Yeah.
And like, let's say Honda does get that first opening and hits you with that big, I don't know, like 200, 300 damage punish or whatever. It does kind of make the Blanka player feel like shit. You're just like, shit,
Catch
I'm
up
back
mode.
in neutral, stare down, you know. But all it takes is one knockdown, and I think Honda really can't do too much on knockdown against. But yeah, going back to it, I think it's 5-5 Blanka.
I could see that. I would. It sounded like you were saying a lot of good things in Blanca's favor, but I see Honda being able to round it out with damage and
Yeah, so
and pressure.
the neutral's honest, but
Man, his crouch jab, dude. That's like my biggest problem in that matchup.
yeah, but the
his
crouch
crouch
jab is
jab.
you could deal with it, and also the kick or whatever. What do you call it? The roundhouse is pretty
yeah,
good
yeah.
against Blanka. But other than that, it's like, dude, that jab like loses to stand fierce. It loses to roundhouse. You know, like you're forced to play that neutral game where like if you do take that like let's say you do take a fucking like the big damage, you just have to kind of hold that and build your meter till you either have like a super or an ultra, and that's the way you're gonna win this. And if you get that knockdown, oh baby, dude, I'm
Yeah,
so
that's-
This is
That's why I
definitely
don't
not
do well
being
in this
played the
matchup.
way you guys are describing. This is old footage.
I just don't like playing super patient Blanka, and like you have to in this matchup. I feel.
yeah, you have to play patient, and then if you do get that knockdown and you go fucking buck, like I really do think Honda is at a disadvantage. Like just the movement that Honda doesn't have that Blanka can bring is gonna bring a little problem to Honda at least. Whereas Blanka, it's like if you make mistakes, it's like you know why you made them. It's like you're
Yeah.
It sounds like
You're in
honest
the
Street Fighter.
neutral,
Then, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
it's on a
you're-
Street Fighter, yeah. Like it's not a bad matchup, but I just do think just because of mobility alone, Blanka wins it now. Before, Blanka couldn't do shit about the headbutt, and that crouch jab. Blanka didn't have damage options. Now Blanka does have damage options. He could punish headbutt, and everything that made that matchup in Honda's favor actually went away.
Mm.
So yeah, I think it swung it. Oh, and hot take. Blanka does more damage than Honda, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe on certain confirms, like on a raw jumping. What are you doing?
Yeah, no, I think Blanka hits harder.
It depends on the
Like
character.
per capita? Like how are we scaling this here? Like
No
what's
meter.
happening? No meter. What are you doing with no
Oh,
meter?
no
just,
meter?
Just jump in, stand medium punch, crouch medium kick.
No, you get 3 medium punches or 3 medium kicks, man.
Oh, on Honda
They
in the
could
match
roll.
in that matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, in that matchup you can dish out more damage.
Yeah, or just
meterless. I would agree with Cast.
I could see that because what is Honda gonna get? Just jab hands into roundhouse, provided
jab hands
in
into
range.
hands or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Then I thought you were talking about overall, but in this matchup, for sure.
Yeah, if you throw a meter in there.
SNK confirming in the chat as well.
Yeah, but if you throw a meter, if we start talking meters, it's like, yeah, Honda can like bust out, dude. Like with
Yeah.
like
until
EX
you
hands
get
and-
to until we get to 3 meters, and then
Yeah.
when Blanka can red focus, his damage skyrockets.
Yep. And see, that's another tool that he didn't have before when I thought
Before
the matchup
Ultra,
sucked. So it's like if you were at a life deficit, you're like, lol, I have to hit a focus attack, and that's not happening on Honda, dude, because you could just jab hands,
Mm. Interesting. Okay, so that was cool. I didn't know a lot of those nuanced changes happened going into Ultra, so that was definitely interesting to learn about. Um, who else you have here? So
Yeah,
you avoided the
headbutt.
Actually,
Shotos. So let's just talk. John was in here earlier. We might as well cover Adon from you real quick. We got
oh
That one
he
sucks.
John.
yeah, I messed
John
it with
said it
Nathan.
was. Where are we at here? John said it's even.
John
Even
says even.
no, so I'll tell you what, dude. Like I asked GamerB, what he thought about the matchup,
Hmm.
and this is straight up what he told me, dude. He says that it's even, and he said that it was even because Blanka should be able to react to every Jaguar kick. I was like,
No,
you
get out of here.
fucking,
Should be
and I'm like,
able
you're
to. I
fucking
mean, maybe
crazy.
like the air ones. I don't know, man. Like,
Yeah, I was like, dude, you could get baited so easily.
yeah. And then you're gonna
Like
slide and get hit by a hard kick version.
I will say this: if a Blanca player can react to every single Jaguar kick, it's probably even.
yeah, I mean, that's true. That is true.
But,
But dude, realistically, dude, like I like to say my reactions are pretty okay. I don't want to say they're like the best or super crispy, but dude, like reacting to Jaguar kicks is difficult, man.
it's hard.
Yeah,
Like the best thing that Blanca has there is like cower crouch.
yeah, like GamerB just told me, yeah, like anything I do, you have up ball. I was like, bro,
Nah,
Yeah, but
ugh.
you could take that away by pressuring a certain way. You know, when you force charge characters to block some hard to deal with jump ins. You know what I mean? You can create scenarios where I don't have charge anymore because I had to switch to a normal block because I didn't start with a charge for a up kick or a up ball. You know what I mean? So now we're in this exchange where it's just raw pressure and I don't have time to recharge again. So I see that happening with Adon and some of the scramble characters. So I can see you not having charge to deal with him all the time. So
Yeah, I feel like for Jaguar kick, like it's not easy to react to Jaguar kick, but it's easier to react to Jaguar kick with cower crouch rather than up ball,
mhm.
just because it moves your hurt box down and it makes it whiff, and then you can cancel it into up ball or electricity or whatever you want, and like that's good, but like, man, I don't know, I just can't do that shit. I got those
like
reactions, dude.
I'm not down because it's already one of those matchups where it's like you're not gonna jump at Adon. He's got the DP. You
Yeah.
you don't want to play neutral against him because he's got the roundhouse kick or whatever the fuck
Mhm.
Yeah,
with the
is
two
it just
hits.
me, or does Adon's DP autocorrect better than any other DP in the game?
It does.
It's up there with
But
DJ Upkick. It's definitely up
It's
there.
nutty.
I actually thought that was more on John. I actually
Maybe
thought,
it's just John.
yeah, John's real good at the crosscut. He's
Yeah.
one of the few people that actually hits the crosscut like on always.
Well, here's what I tell people all the time who are like just learning how to play Street Fighter 4. The way I do Dragon Punches in Street Fighter 2, I can't hit Dragon Punches consistently. That's why I play charge characters in that game. But in Street Fighter 4 with the ease inputs, if you just drag across the bottom of the square gate, you're gonna get a Dragon Punch no matter which way, as long as you don't have an
Yep.
overlapping input.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
So, I mean, if he's doing raw crosscuts, that's fucking insane, and mad respect to him. He should play some old fighters and win some money.
I haven't
Um,
checked his inputs, but
Somebody
but
check
no,
the tape,
John
man.
is on point with that.
He's
Yeah,
using
John and
macros.
Six have like crosscut DP down pretty good.
Yeah, I'll definitely say that about Six. There's some jump ins where I'm like, all right, I got this guy, and he DP'd me. I'm like, you went for that and got it?
Yep.
Wow, hold on, let me take that off my jump list. I'm not doing that anymore. Shout out to Zeus and Slim, the homies, just popping into the
Oh,
chat
What up?
there.
What up?
What's up, guys?
Another good
Uh,
button Adon
hold on,
has
so-
against Blanka
Yep.
is sweep. His sweep is fast. It goes really far. It's not as bad as his like stand roundhouse,
Mhm.
but man, it sucks.
Yeah, it's gonna get the party started too, and I'm sure from range there ain't shit you can do about it. That's as much as I love Street Fighter 4, I think some of the sweeps are too safe. Just disagree with it, but
Yeah, no, I feel you. But I mean, I also do think that's like well, some of the sweeps. You
some of
said it
them,
right.
some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah, that's
like
case by
you
case.
have to learn your sweep punish.
Yeah.
So what do you have the matchup as, Cass? Because I feel like I was being generous when I said it was 5.5 in Adon's favor. Because I feel like it's a 6-4.
It's a 6-4, dude. Like 100%.
Ooh,
I think it's a 6-4, but I was like, I'm just gonna put it as 5.5. but
I think it's
rough.
6-4. It's definitely in Adon's favor because he could shut down Blanka like in the neutral. He could shut him down like even in the air, which is crazy because usually characters that like come at you from the air are not good at against Blanka. You just upball them. But dude, that Jaguar kick, like sometimes even if you do react, like let's say you go with the upball strategy, it trades.
Yeah.
And it does not trade in your favor. So
like all of Blanka's normals trade with it. It doesn't matter how quick you are to react, pretty much.
yeah, like you
Stand
literally have
roundhouse.
to react to it immediately. If not, you're gonna get either dunked on or trade.
And it's not a good trade.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay. So disagreeing with John.
Oh.
John's not here anymore to defend
And on
himself.
top
If
of
not,
all
he's been
that-
silent.
On top of all that, Adon can punish ball.
Yeah.
Light
He can
Jaguar.
just DP
Heavy.
it, or he can Ultra One it.
Wait, he can DP?
He can light punch DP block Blanka balls.
What?
Oh, and John showed me some
Huh.
setup, dude.
Interesting.
Oh, the cross up Jaguar kick setup.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
It
it's
works
fun.
on
Oh,
Blanka.
no, if you got that video, definitely drop that one in the Discord chat. We can show the crowd that one.
I don't think
That's
there's a video of it, but it's just it's like jump in, heavy kick, crouch round or crouch fierce, and then light punch or light kick, Jaguar kick, and it crosses Blanka up, and you can combo into DP off it.
I don't have Blanka 8 on here. I thought I got that one in there.
Super fair.
Dude,
Super.
it's ugh. I hate that matchup.
Let's see, we got DJ Vest and Evo pools. Look at that. This is official.
The worst part
playing.
about it too is that John plays in all the tournaments online too, so I can't escape the matchup.
It's like my whole life, this game, this match.
Yeah, it's like Elena's a really bad matchup for Blanka, but nobody plays her, so it's fine.
It's like a unspoken rule, like, yeah, don't play that woman. Don't do that, man.
Yo, I'm
Did you
telling
play her
you, the
before? Did you
day-
honestly, like, don't do it then?
The day that someone like Twinkie or someone starts picking up Elena, I'm just done.
Yeah, the fun's gone.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't want anybody to pick Elena up seriously anymore.
Shout out to
that
Mostaba. I
brings
played him once, and I was like, dude, with the online and you being in Canada, it's like, there's no way I'm gonna accurately get out of this little pressure you got going on. He was hitting me with like space spin kicks, and then throwing in some other shit. And I'm like, yeah, dude, there's no way, man. He was playing like
And
it was
then
offline.
The fucking spin kicks are like, they're negative, aren't they?
They are, but they're
Theoretically.
like scissor kicks in a way. You know what I mean? Where because I mean even not like scissor kicks, but like they're spaced out. So what are you gonna do from there? You know what I mean? So if he's doing like stand light kick,
EX roll is technically -4, but who can punish it?
yeah. I don't think Blanka's on the list of people who. Maybe what is
No,
maybe
Blanka
I'd have to
can't
check.
punish the EX roll.
No, I'm not talking about EX roll. I'm talking about that type of pressure.
Oh,
from,
Elena?
Elena, yeah. No, can you punish her light little spin kick?
Stand jab is
Stand
pretty
jab.
good at it. From far. Up close, it's a lot harder.
Oh, okay. So he missed the Jaguar punish. So light Jaguar kick doesn't punish Blanka ball. He has to use the light DP. Oh no, he got it there.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, did I say light DP? I meant light Jaguar kick.
Okay, it is the light Jaguar kick. Okay.
See, and he's not even rocking the right ultra. The right ultra for this match is 1
And why is that?
because you could
can
reach
punish
Blanka full screen.
Mm.
You have
Like,
to
so,
time
like-
it right because you can do it too early and then you hit them airborne.
So like anytime you get like one of those like really baity kind of sequences where, oh look at John.
John's trying to teach him.
On
Yeah,
the fly.
Oh, and Pepe Day, yo, damn.
A lot of star
I feel
power.
like Adon's the type of matchup that coaching just isn't going to help much.
Look, see, and Vest did that up ball right there, and Hyde Buffy could have punished it.
Yeah, I think Adon gets light. Well, just DP punish on up ball on block.
Yeah. No, on hit.
Or yeah, on hit.
Wow.
Well, either.
On that one, it was just another Jaguar kick. Or Ultra, if he has it. But see, he doesn't have Ultra 1. He has Ultra 2.
Yeah. He's pretty soundly just hitting him with straight hits, nothing special. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's Adon.
Yeah, no, yeah, that is it. That is definitely it.
Adon is just the stray hits master. He hits you in the air. He hits you when you're trying to jump away. He hits you when you're, trying to escape or something. And
So we got that one
like,
down as solid 6-4. It definitely some good reasoning. I'm sure John is probably leaning on Gamer B's evaluation of the up ball being the deciding factor, but
that's crazy. Like, I don't know what Blanka
That's
he
so
played
funny.
in the arcades that is, you know, upballing him to death. But hey, man, I just still don't see Blanka winning the neutral you know, or just the offense factor that like Adon has. Like he
mhm,
also has like the instant overhead on. That's like a death sentence
Yeah.
to any charged character.
yeah,
I just don't see it. Like to me, it heavily swings in Adon's favor. Like you take away some of like the best stuff Blanka has. Like you take away his focus attack. You take away, his up ball, and then you make him guess on his punish. Because yeah, Adon could come at you with Jaguar kick or the Jaguar tooth thing too. But he could also do the fake one where he, lands like full screen in the back, and
yeah, and then you reacted to nothing. You're getting blown up for
yeah,
it. Yeah.
those are the kind of situations that this matchup entails.
Yeah, it's like you can do those things, but having to react consistently isn't always a viable strategy. It depends. Some people can. There are some tells, but if you can't, you can. I don't think it should be too heavily factored in. If you are reacting to something reliably, though, it should kind of weigh in to the tier list, though. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's problematic, but you should be able to see it. And from the way you guys make it sound, it's not something that's easily seen, considering
Yeah,
what
Yeah,
you're
it's
looking
it, it's
for as
it's
Blanca
no
players.
fireball. It's
Mhm.
no fireball. Fireball, you could like see it, react to it, and and you even have options for it. This one's like you see it, and you're like, you have to literally make your decision in a split second and commit to that decision, and it could be the wrong choice. That's what kind of the kind of thing that's thrown into your mental when playing that game. So yeah, you just
Interesting.
don't want to get baited, because you get baited once by Adon, and it could be you don't stand up ever again.
Yeah, he's gonna be able
yeah.
to pressure everything. He's gonna be right on top of you. I definitely see that. So who else we got here? We still got plenty of
I'm
matchups we can run through real quick. Yeah, let's
I'm kind
do.
of curious about one
What do you got?
about what Cass thinks. Fei Long.
Oh,
Interesting. And Pip
dude.
brought him up earlier.
Oh man. So let's just say, I mean, I'm here in Texas, right? And here in Texas, we had fucking Hamad, dude,
Yeah.
and I never beat him. Never
He
beat
never
him.
beat him.
Yeah, I never beat him, dude. So, dude, I'm just gonna say Faye, impossible.
Impossible.
7-3, easy. Although,
Impossible.
yeah, no, like I mean, if you're this is a Faye that's like playing at literally one of the highest levels. Like some people would even say that he was the best Faye and shit. I was like, whoa. But dude, he legit would not let me do anything. I don't know if it was the player or the character, but just I mean, you can't really do anything in that match. It's one of those stare down matches. It's like the best thing you got is like maybe catch a bad Rekka and punish it with jab. Like that's it.
You put that
That's
impossible.
that's literally
I tier. But
nah.
we'll figure out the number later, but we're just gonna put an I.
Nah. So it's not 8-2 or it's not as bad as Elena, but like,
I actually have it down personally as a 5-5.
oh hell
Really?
no.
He said what Fei Long have you been
And
playing against? But it
and
could be an approach thing.
Wow.
and
Impossible 5-5.
Maybe I'm just traumatized, dude.
Nishikin also has it down as a 5-5.
Oh, Michigan's crazy, dude.
We got two
Damn.
nuts here.
I
It's
think
Sephrik and Nishikin. They
I
are
think it
one and the
was
same.
before Ultra. I think it was definitely like it was Elena tier before Ultra for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But
And now we have
in Ultra,
Jabal.
Faye got a lot of nerfs. His records got a lot worse. His buttons, some of his buttons got worse, and I think it made it a lot more manageable. I'd be okay saying it was like, 5.5 in FaZe favor, but I feel like Blanka can handle the matchup. I mean, you do have to play really patiently because Faye
You-
has
you-
really good neutral buttons.
Yeah, I was about to say you need to play a Faye that's literally whiff punishing you for everything you do. Like,
Yeah.
like for example, like let's say I was in the neutral and I did like a stand fierce or like a crouch fierce or some big button. It's like I was getting wrecked every time,
Yeah.
every fucking time,
Mm.
and so
And,
that literally like traumatized me. It's like
What is hard punch
I
is 9
didn't.
frames, right? I think hard punch rec is 9 frames.
It's the jab, man.
Oh, he's doing jab into it from far, like even like crouch hard punch and
Yeah, so a lot of something that a lot of people don't know about Blanka is that a lot of his normals are negative on block,
Super
but
negative, yeah.
also negative on hit.
Yep.
So like crouch fierce with Blanka is -4 on hit, which means that from a pretty fair distance, even if you hit Fei Long with crouch fierce, he's gonna jab wreck at you, and you're in the corner.
Get out of here, dude. That's crazy. Would have
Yeah,
never guessed that.
It's not good.
Yeah. And if you whiff that crouch fierce, he's gonna wreck you back too.
Yeah, and face crouch jab goes surprisingly far. So I would say maybe it's a 5.5 in FaZe favor, but I really do think the matchup is a lot more manageable these days in Ultra.
Dude, it's an abomination, man. Because
Granted, I've never played Hamad.
dude, okay, so
Disclaimer.
think about FaZe offense. It's like it's not just all Rekka, dude.
Oh, I know.
Like so you're getting normal to death. You're getting Rekka for whiffing buttons, and then just for shits and giggles, he has a fucking overhead and a command grab, dude.
And a
Like,
DP.
yeah, and a DP. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do, man? Like if you fight any solid player, and I mean like anybody who's like reactionally sound, dude, they could keep you out all day.
It's hard for sure.
Like, you're not gonna hop at Faye. You're not gonna try to poke at Faye. You're not gonna try to do Blanka gimmicks on him. Like, and then you're gonna try to play neutral with medium buttons and light buttons. Oh, dude.
So,
Like,
Sephrik,
sounds
part
like a
of my question
nightmare.
is like, what are you proposing is really like, what is the main number one thing you can say that you believe is keeping it standing at even-ish with the 5.5 or even 5.5 based on Michigan? What's the number one thing you said again?
I don't know if I said any specific thing.
Okay, so you don't have a do you have anything specific? Like, what is the approach supposed to be? Is it something where you have to not play your normal Blanka stuff, where you're playing a completely different style and it's effective at
you
neutralizing?
You can't go in super ham on Faye. You have to play really patiently, so you got to poke them out with like jab and strongs. Your fierce buttons, your heavy buttons, I should say, like send heavy punch, send heavy kick. While being good in a lot of matchups against Faye, they're really dangerous to throw out, like Cass said. Even if you throw them out at a range, they'll hit. His crouch jab tends to stuff them a lot, so he can just throw crouch jab OS, buffer into Rekka and
Ultra or Rekka.
yeah, and you're basically gone. But also, I feel like a lot of FaZe love to do, and again, I've never played Hamad, so this is going from my personal experiences. A lot of FaZe love to do Rekka on block, and Blanka just blows that up completely from any range.
I mean, you get jab ball.
Yeah, jab ball. and that doesn't sound like a lot, but like Faye players aren't used to being punished for every single Rekka they do on block. They use it on block quite a bit.
Emotional damage.
Nah, but I'm talking about like I'm playing a player who's very aware that it's punishable.
Who's gonna do the right thing is really
it's like I'm not gonna slide at him if I know I'm gonna get punished with Rekka, if that makes any sense. So right. I'm pretty sure like the Faye player that I'm playing is also using that logic to be like, oh shit, well I'm not gonna fucking Rekka from here because I'm gonna get punished because we're playing like that, back and forth, reactionary game where it's like Blanka is just kind of staring at you and hoping you make a mistake. And dude, and then not only that, but like let's say he does tag you, and you're like, oh shit, here comes my punish. Oh nah, frame trapped. You know, like that
So
frame trap's also pretty lethal against Blanka.
so maybe
Yeah.
4.5 is adequate. You know, I definitely hear what both you guys are saying. I can't pick a side right now. I'd have to watch it a bit. So I don't really know which side of the fence to really land on to get a solid number, not a half number. But this
Let's put it
ugly.
this way: it's just like Faye is just such an honest character. He's not gonna mix you up. He's not gonna, just go in ham and you're gonna have to block all this. Hold that shit. It's not. It's not that kind of matchup. You know.
Mhm.
It's not like fighting like Elena or Cammy or something like that. Faye will just out fundamental you like in like the easiest way. He'll just nickel and dime you for free, like over and over. It's like, oh, you whiffed like a medium kick. Oh, I got you with my crouch medium punch. It's like,
He's
it's
gonna be
like he
doing all
has
those things better than you for sure. I definitely see that.
like Blanca's buttons are slow as fuck compared to Faye, and then like he could just throw like crouch fierce in the mix for the lols, and he'll probably hit. You know what I'm saying? Like that awkward like Hadouken looking thing.
Maybe it's 6-4, and I just like the matchup. I don't know, man.
Dude,
And you
no, you
know,
sit there and play a Faye that doesn't do shit, and oh my god. Oh, and then
I can't. There's no Fae players anymore. They're all gone.
one more
the
thing
last
that
dragon.
I think is important about the matchup, and this is just me like over speculating shit, but I also think it's a huge advantage to Faye that his DP is a backwards DP, so he could be holding down back
Yep.
and react like to with DP more assertively, even.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because you're doing it in a defensive position.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So it's like even if when you do have the jump on his ass, it's like you're kind of wary because you're just like he could kind of just do that little click on his stick, the back and forth, and then it's
Done.
over, dude.
I will say his DP doesn't autocorrect very well, though.
Oh,
that
nah,
I can
but
agree on.
but it hits pretty vertical though, so
Yeah, it does hit really vertical.
yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. Fei Long. I left it at 4 for Blanka, like 4-6.
Let's
Seems
go with
bad
6-4.
enough. Or 6-4, yeah, 6-4 in Fei Long's favor.
I'm cool with that.
Okay, so we got that one down. Let's see. So you walked away from the Shotos. You want to touch on them? You want to talk about some? We got Hakan.
We can talk
We
about
got
Akuma.
Guy. Yeah, we can talk about Akuma. You said that one might be Blanca's favor, right? Compared to, or at least easier to fight than Ryu. Less
So
health.
Akuma, the less health, the no. Well, he could do a vortex on you, but it's
very
not.
difficult.
It's very difficult. Yeah, it's like he has to do like frame perfect vortex. If not, you're gonna up ball and escape every time.
Not even that, but like a lot of his vortex stuff just hits really weirdly on Blanka.
Yeah, and then
Like he can't even do crouch jab into stand medium kick on Blanka if Blanka's crouching. It just doesn't link.
oh shit, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, the Fat Block told me this, and I didn't know it either. But yeah, crouch jab into stand medium kick against Blanka just doesn't work if Blanka's crouching.
Damn, that's sick.
Which is great for us, but terrible for the
High five.
because they can't get a restand, so they have to do heavy Tatsu, which is really, really bad.
Yep, no damage.
Yeah, I hate when he got that. I was like, really, dude? Does Akuma need to stand me up from that far?
Yeah, and then one bad vortex, you either get up balled or ultra-2'd.
Yep, and
Like,
Blanka's ultras does mad damage to Akuma.
teleports off the table. Like you catch teleports like for free as Blanka.
Yep.
I already
Slide,
see
Ultra 2.
Nijikin's already being annoying. I like how he's playing right outside this, I would just say, sweep range.
Oh, your screen is not on.
Oh, shoot.
YouTube.
I'm over here watching myself. Switch that. Yeah. But he's been playing so far right outside sweep range and just...
Yeah, so
Just
you want to
picking.
sit there. Oh yeah, and ball. Akuma doesn't have anything on the board for ball unless he has ultra.
Yeah, Ultra 1 is really good in the matchup, but
Oh, it's super good. You could punish a lot of weird situations. Look at that shit. And then yeah, like Akuma's made out of paper, so like if
just
you
chilling
hit him
there.
like with a good sequence,
yeah, he can get a full combo on you. You hit him with like two standing fierces, and it's even.
Yep, and if you stun him, lol.
Oh man.
Like, and then also it's funny because Akuma struggles with vortexing Blanka doing wake up electricity.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, because it low
It beats so
profiles
many
the
things.
dive kick and then fucking hits him.
Wow.
It's so good.
Yeah, so like Akuma just has like an annoying time, and like every single Akuma player I know is always tells me, he's like, "Fuck, man, I don't want to play Blanka." You know, like the
Well,
Blanka
everyone tells me
matchup.
that, but I guess maybe more so the Akuma players.
Yeah, like I was playing, like for example, here in Texas, we had a deal for Wood. He never wanted to play me. As a matter of fact, dude, I beat a deal when I was like not even good.
That's
Like,
how bad
and
the
by not
matchup
even
is.
like by not even good, I mean I had just played like the game for a few months, and I went to Texas Showdown just to kind of go with Brawley, and I was like, I guess I guess I'll join. And my first match was against Forwood, and I beat him, and I was like, dude, everybody was like, dude, you beat the guy that like you talked about on cross counter, and I don't know what, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know.
Cross
Oh,
counter,
What's
I
cross
love
counter?
that. Oh man, I'm patting you on the back online, like, young man, cross counter.
yeah, dude,
But yeah, no,
man,
cross counter was like
GG's
the
to that
TV
shit.
show that they had. They had like a esports TV show for like 25 grand, and that's the one Nerd Josh ended up winning. Nerd Josh ended up winning that. It was crazy. It was like the first thing of its kind.
That was here
It'll
in
never be done
Austin.
again. I didn't know it was outside. I assumed it was like California. And they had
Yeah,
like
Nerd
they had a
Josh.
house with everything. Like no, was it a house? No, everybody was just together all the time, right? They have people
Yeah,
fly.
yeah,
I
they
feel
had
like
it was like a Big Brother show kind of thing,
yeah,
Kind of, yeah.
yeah, it was insane.
and
But
a
they had
lot of
guys from
drama.
different games. Definitely a lot of drama. Dealing with Eris and Super Yan. I remember.
Oh my god, I remember that
Yeah,
shit.
that shit would not fly today. Eris would have been long gone if they. Oh god. Yeah,
Oh man.
definitely some interesting stuff that happened with that. But that aside, that's what cross counter is. That's a throwback. That's funny.
But
But
yeah, like they were featuring him on Cross Counter. They're like,
mhm.
"Oh yeah, and we're going to Texas, and we gotta watch out with this Akuma." And then I came into the tournament not knowing who anyone was. By the way,
That's the
I was
best.
just I was just there with like Brawley. I was just like, "All right, let's fight some fools." And actually, and this is a real story, by the way. Like fucking, I beat a deal, and then I beat Brawley because they put us in the same pool, which was
Oh,
fucking crazy. And then the next day, they were like, "Oh yeah, you have to do the same pool again, but like it's like if what happened the day before didn't count. Like everybody was in winners again.
That that's
whoa.
But
that's
the
weird.
only people who survived were the people who made it out of pools, which was 4 people. And I was just like, dude, are you kidding me? It's like, all right, everybody made it out of pools, but everybody's in winners now. I was like, that's some bullshit, dude.
Whoa, interesting.
Huh.
That's some
Yeah,
jank. I've never heard
that was
anything like
Texas
that.
Showdown 2011 or
Did you beat a
2012.
deal again?
No, and then he beat me in the run back. Dude, he
Of
came back so
course.
pissed. Bro, he came back so mad, bro. It was so funny to watch. Like I was playing casuals, and while I was playing casuals, he legit like set up on a monitor right next to me by himself, and he was just doing combos, like like showing off his execution. I'm just like, aight, bro, like okay, bro.
We get it. You're the Akuma. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. All right, so they got that at 6-4. All right, let's go to the other shotos because I'm curious. You were saying it's in Ken's favor. You guys were saying all the annoying things, but is it in Ken's favor or is it just some
I,
things that are annoying in the matchup?
I think it's. I feel like it's 6-4 Ken.
Yeah, so
Mm.
Ken could, shut down the whole ball game. That doesn't exist. Like he's got step kick, he's got Kara throw, he's got Kara DP, he's got
His ultra one hits behind him.
wait, what?
Yeah, his ultra one hits Blanka a lot of times, like when Blanka's straight behind him.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that when you try to do like a cross up to win the round.
You just get ultra.
Okay, so we could also talk about that cross up that shouldn't be done, but yeah. The cross up, I guess, is off the table of the ultras. He could tatsu you from across the screen. But anyways, like he can actually dictate the match without having to even fireball. He's got overheads. Kara throws, like anything that makes like a charge character kind of like rethink. That's what Ken is. You know, it's like you can't ball, you can't block like all the time because he can just come up with you with that overhead shit.
Step kick punishes
is,
ball?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thought it was
Yeah,
gonna be
like
just short.
for free, like anything. Just if you don't know the punish, just ball. Like Momochi actually hit me with some fucked up punish, dude. He did like a dash up Kara DP, and he hit me with DP like 3 times. I was like, what the fuck? Like I never.
Who is this
before.
guy?
It's on YouTube actually.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
he hit
let's
me with
see.
some. Yeah, he hit me with some fucked up combo that I had never seen in my life, dude. Like he hit me with 3 DPs in one combo. I was like, okay, dude. What else? I don't know, man. Like, I just think just the Kara throw and the step kick make it so viable for him because, like, he doesn't have to play it like Sagat or Ryu, or he doesn't have to play it like Akuma in the air.
He's got that autocorrect jump in fierce that makes EX ball whiff.
And I was gonna tell you that other thing is that his EX Tatsu also works like a dive kick better than Akuma's dive kick.
Wow.
Because he can make the up ball whiff.
Yeah.
So is this the match you're talking about? Is this the match in question here?
Yes, that is.
Okay, so let's just.
That's me versus Momochi, dude. About to get.
The 360 on the table. I love it.
Dude,
360 is my favorite version of the game.
That's the Evo he won, by the way.
This is your chance. You could have changed history.
Well, the only thing that I got out of this match is that he did make like a little write-up on some article where he like wrote a little bit of something on every player that he played at Evo.
Mm.
And he said I was pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah.
We take those, bro.
Like
We telling people we should have put that as part of his accolade.
Yep.
Mochi said I'm pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty
Damn,
good
dude.
ones.
I need to put that in my fighting game resume, dude.
Yeah. Oh man, no, I definitely know that feeling. So there was a big tournament in Connecticut called Resistance, and Smug had just got back from ATL when bodying people at final round. So I played him, and I was like, "Yo, who's better, me or Kitty Senji?" He was like, "Yo, you." I was like, "Don't say that because we're boys." And I was like, "You just played him a week ago." He was like, "Nah, yeah, I was playing better at the time. I was playing crazy. I couldn't beat him though. I beat Smug one set, like when I first met him, and then maybe one time after that, and then I couldn't beat him anymore. Kid's ridiculous."
Yep, that actually happened to me too. I used to dominate Smug, and then he learned the matchup, and GG's.
Yep, he's a ridiculous player. He's one of my favorite Street Fighter 4 players. I would say him, Zeus, Punko, and Infiltration.
I'm not on there?
You're definitely on there. Just like on the bottom 50 though.
Damn.
Man, I'm watching this match, and man, I was playing so scared.
Mm.
But look at that. Overhead worked on Momochi. Y'all saw that, dude?
Yeah, that Blanka.
Proof of concept.
Like,
ooh, with the time running out? We take those. Cross the ball? No, we out. He's out. He's out. Yeah, keep running. It's like it didn't happen already. Oh, that was smart. That was also smart.
Nah, he fucked me up, bro.
Oh, no. Free punish. Yeah. Damn. Super disciplined by him there in the corner, staying confident, you know? Because you had a pretty good position there, but he really cut you off, you know?
I should have just gone for cross-up ball, dude.
I thought you were going to. I was like, yo, fuck it. Put it all in the basket, bro.
I think I was going for it, but I missed it.
Yeah. How hard is it at the time? Because I can mess around and get it, but it's like I don't really play Blanka.
It's not hard, but it does have its like nuances, you know?
Okay, fair.
And it depends on the character sometimes too.
Yeah, I was about to say it depends how big the character is. It's harder on Shotos because they're so skinny.
Mm. Shout out to Lil Six in the chat. He's here. You have a first to 7 set with him on YouTube there. I had it on the playlist.
Yeah. Damn, he's sniffing out my focus attacks. He saw that I'm focusing way too much, and
That's a good frame shot with the cross short.
Let's see, like, yeah, I'm getting downloaded.
Man, that level 3 looking like me out there.
All right, let's see this last round. Let's see what happens.
Dude, I need to see that triple DP punish, dude. Like I did like some dumb shit, and then he like punished it so hard, dude. That I had never seen that punished before.
And he showed it to you at the worst time possible in tournament at Evo.
Yeah. Nah, but it's fine because then I beat his boy right after this.
Oh yeah. Taking one with me. I respect that.
Yeah, dude. Because if imagine, dude, if him and his boy beat me,
Oh
hell,
no.
dude, can't. Oh, he got scared.
Okay, got him with the focus.
Don't work on him.
Yeah, he's been pretty good at staying out of the range and just avoiding the scenario and resetting. Dash, okay. And back to where he was at in control. I want you to get around though. Tell me you got around against the Evo champion.
I don't think so, dude. I don't remember.
I'm looking at the stream time. It's running short. Oh shit.
It's running short.
Yeah, no,
That's how you know.
I think I got wrecked pretty bad. I was also like so fucking nervous in this match, by the way.
Is
'Cause this
it
was,
because
like-
of the stakes, or is it Momochi? Is it just Evo?
It was Evo and Momochi. At that point in time, I thought Momochi was the best player in the world.
He was so hot at the time.
Like in my head, I was like, I'm about to fight the best player in the world. Like that's what's going through my head, and I'm just like kind of psyching myself out, you know?
Yeah, but did Momochi have his name on his stick though?
Did he? Do you still have that stick?
I still have that stick. It's
Hey.
broken.
Oh, boo.
It's the one that broke.
Oh, against Twinkie.
Yep, that's the same stick.
Damn it. But I'm blaming Twinkie then. It's his fault. So we got Ken as 4-6. So let's keep moving. We only got about less than an hour left. Try to keep it close to 3 hours. You got plenty of matchups though. Any ones you want to discuss really quickly? Like, so how's Ryu? So you touched on it. Is it? But you said you don't want to put it in.
So
in,
Ryu
Yeah.
is the one that
Oh no,
I
we put it at
say
5.5, right? It's slightly in your favor.
Yes, slightly in
Okay,
our
okay,
favor.
so we did
and then
cover
Ken is clearly like 6'4" Ken.
Okay, and where's Oni in the mix with all this? And then we'll cover
dude,
Eva
Oni's
Ryu last.
Free, dude.
Free.
Oni can't do shit about shit, dude.
It's interesting because I think of Oni as like a alternate Ken in a way. Like if Ken has certain problems in certain matchups, I could see
Yeah, but-
Oni supplementing that.
He's like
Okay,
a budget
so-
Ken.
I was about to say he's
He's
budget
at great
Ken.
value.
He's like the step kick doesn't reach. Like fucking, he gets balled for free. The Hadoukens are so slow.
They're really bad.
Like, dude, and his overhead like just sucks. Like you hop out of it.
Damn.
Like you know.
So, let's just
Stuff
put that
like that, like
force
like
down.
all his offense, like Oni, you could just be mashing hop, dude, and if he does the cross up or the overhead, you're out.
Oh
Yep.
man, so pretty
Yeah.
free to get out, and that's easy to
Yeah.
react to if all you're doing is pressing.
No, it's
direction
not
and
even
3
react.
kicks.
I'm just
Oh, that's it. Oh my god.
yeah, dude. That's how bad it is. It's just like, oh, let me off. Like I'm in the Oni vortex, you know, and I'm just hopping, and then like all of a sudden, and you're out, dude.
Okay.
So
Well,
that was a
what,
free one. Okay.
what about Evil Ryu?
Yeah,
It's
where
the
we
one
at?
that I wanted to talk to you about, dude.
Where we
Because
at?
I think it's like 5.5 Evil Ryu.
Really? Why so?
Well, it's like Ryu, but he gets more damage. His low
Yeah.
forward's better. His
Yeah, low forward fireball is better.
Yeah, his DP is a little bit better. He has super, which is a good. I would say a better punish than Ryu super.
Damn. Why did I
Yeah.
get that?
At least in the Blanka matchup.
I mean, it's a better punish and a better offense tool.
Yeah, but I think a lot of the same principles still apply from the rematch.
Yeah, so that's the matchup that I kind of wanted. Like, I wanted to talk about all the Shotos, and then I wanted to talk about Evil Ryu last. Just
Mhm.
because I feel in my heart that if you play the neutral correctly, it is the same matchup as Ryu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I'm okay with that too.
Like, you could keep him out, but I would want to talk to an Evil Ryu main about this.
Hmm.
Just because, like, the damage, like, you know, he does have, like, an overhead option that could just kind of throw a wrench into Blanka. He's got the, what else does he have? The dive kick?
I don't think the dive kick's very threatening to Blanka, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's not super threatening. It's like not the best. The teleport sucks.
Yeah.
The fireball's good, but it's only good if he hits you with a low forward before it.
Yeah, that low forward and the stand medium kick too
Oh,
is really
stand
good.
medium kick? Okay, so stand medium kick against Blanka is not that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could fucking roundhouse it. You could stand fierce it.
Yeah, one half. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, like
You have some explaining to do, Casablanca. I'm pulling some up on the stream here.
alright.
How old are you really? It says 274. I need a social security. I need something
Oh
here.
my.
So this guy's only good. He's been playing this game forever. How many eons ago was the last Street Fighter?
My
The
hometown
year was
from Mexico, by the way.
Is it
Hometown
Dude.
Mexico.
Yep.
the whole Mexico? That's it.
Just Mexico, bro.
He's a fucking witch. Brujeria. That's the only way he exists. That's why he's good with Blanka. It's all witchcraft. No human can do it.
So the reason I put Mexico was because I did tell them my actual hometown, and they're like, "What the fuck is that, dude?" Yeah, my hometown is Matamoros, Tamaulipas, dude. Just
And
for
they
the
said,
record.
Mexico. Thank you. Next
Yeah,
in
so
line for registration.
So I put Mexico just to, not confuse the people, and then they managed to fuck up my age.
Yeah, dude, that'd be 200 years with Street Fighter 4. I'd be a Master Blanka player too.
I mean,
That's
I haven't seen your birth
crazy.
certificate, so the verdict is out on the age, but I do
Dude.
understand.
For the record, I'm 34 now, dude. Like, what the fuck, dude? 27? That's crazy. It's like a different era.
It is. So, okay. I mean, you're hot. I have a lot of footage from this tournament, Absolute Battle 6. A lot of good footage.
As a matter of fact, another thing is that Evil Ryu's bread and butter has a nuance against Blanka. If you don't do the crouch strong link after axe kick, the Tatsu doesn't hit.
Ooh.
That is correct.
Yeah, so like usually Ryu wants to do the crouch light. They would do
To make it
fierce axe
easier.
kick. Yeah, to make it easier. Yeah, in this one you're forced to do crouch strong. If not, the light doesn't hit. Now another thing that a lot of people don't know is that the ultra you want to use in this matchup is Ultra 1. The reason being is because if you get an anti-air DP FADC to Ultra 2, it doesn't work on Blanka either, which you're going to see happen at the end of this match.
This first match?
At the very last match. That's
Okay.
how he loses. He fucking does he gets me with a DP FADC, and the second hit of the DP, you know how he does like a 1 DP and then he does like the repetition or whatever? That one makes Blanka fall out. Like, and I even knew. Like, I was like, when this happened in the tournament, I was telling bro, like, I won.
He did it. He didn't know. I respect
Yeah.
that.
That
Yeah,
Blanka
like
privilege.
I actually, like, I'm super aware of all the stuff that does not work on Blanka. Because, I mean, dude, it opens you up for really good situations. Like, look, you're going to see it right now. I win just straight off that. Like, I'm losing the neutral, I'm losing the match, and then he does that because he doesn't know and just gets wrecked. Oh, also, I pull an epic troll in this match.
Give me starting pardon this introduction. Shout out to Sarkslayer793 for the follow. Appreciate that. You got our Blanka set up here. Saw the Blanka ball on the top there, rolling in with the follow. Thank you so much. Oh, we got Tall One with another Blanka ball coming in. Appreciate that. Seeing this guy's footage. But yeah, sorry about
is that. Your
Cass.
normal follow animation, or
No,
is that
I
just
change it
today?
I change it every time. So every character
okay.
is gonna have a cool little thing like that. So we got something for subscriptions, we got something for hosting and raids, all that stuff.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
showcase
Alright,
them real
hold on.
quick just in case, unless you want to do something. Okay, so let me fast forward here so we don't spend too much time on Evil Ryu because this is a long set. Let's go here. Was it in that first game? Because you got an Ultra there. Oh, no. It's the last game. There you go. Sephrik just became top tier. Thank you for the resubscription. Appreciate that.
I wanted to see the animation.
I'll play it again. I got it.
No, I saw.
Okay. Yeah, no, every character will have them. So no matter what character we do, we're gonna have something cool like that. So definitely make sure you follow and keep a lookout for those.
You can
Figured it'd be
show the
something
raid
fun.
one.
Oh, the raid one, yeah, I gotta show that one. And we will be raiding somebody after this. Wait, did I miss it? No, he didn't ultra that one. He didn't ultra that one. Let's see if it was the first round. I do want to just see him with that. Let me see if I can catch him with bar. Yeah, he does use ultra here. This is it. Boom, 1, 2. Whoa, just like that? He just fell straight down.
Yep.
That looked fine. No, I'd be furious, bro.
Oh yeah.
Nah, there's no way, bro. I'm throwing the stick. Dude, you got another round.
Yeah.
Fuck that round. You see that shit?
Damn, you almost charged level 3 too.
That's crazy, man.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, look at Brawley. I see him laughing with his eyes behind you. That's how I know he's really laughing. I can see in his forehead that he's laughing. Oh man, so that's a good one. Let's go back to our tier list here and jot that one down. So, what do you have that as? It looks like annoying enough for Blanka, and with that drop on the Ultra, that's definitely going to change the matchup. So, I mean, how much damage is he really losing by switching to Ultra 1? And what is he losing overall? I'm not sure. I'm not a Ryu player. But what do you have? What do you think the number stands at?
Cass?
Guys? Erwin.
Oh, my bad. I muted my mic by accident.
Okay.
So I want to say it's 5.5, 5.5, sorry, in Blanka's favor, just slightly because I do strongly believe that Blanka wins the neutral.
It sounds Ryu-ish, with some more nuance because, Ivory's going to have some different combo starters and situations going to put you in up close. But it still feels like the neutral is similar enough where you're going to be able to navigate it pretty freely and your pressure is going to be about the same. And his teleport's garbage. It's not going to help you.
Good.
If he tricks you once, you're not paying attention. Like, all right, he might be able to get away with it, but it's not a consistent option against you.
Yeah, you just have to keep him off you. Like, that's the whole matchup. As long as you don't have, evil Ryu pressuring you, he's not really a threat,
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's
Like, he doesn't feel like Vega, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're outside of Vega's range, you're just like, cool.
Okay,
Can't come in.
And let's talk about Vega, because I think we hit all our Shotos. Yeah, we hit all our Shotos real quick. Vega, I think a lot of people agree, is one of the weaker characters in the game. Not very good defense. A lot of one-frame links to access your damage. He did get better towards the end, but how does Blanka interact with Vega?
So that matchup is very in Vega's favor, and it's another stare-down matchup.
I hate that matchup so much.
I hate it too.
4 with the stare down.
So it's a stare-down matchup. You play it lame until you knock down Vega, just because of his weak defense. But, dude, to get that knockdown is just the most annoying thing in the world. What's going to end up happening is, like, you're going to hit him with a few normals. He's probably going to punish you with crouch medium punch on, like, everything you do. He could punish you on hit with the fucking dive and ultra.
Yep.
He can, what else? And believe it or not, his defense against Blanka is actually really good. Like, just his backdash and his flip actually mess up Blanka's, like, offensive option selects. So, like, let's say you jump in, slide or hop option select, and he does the flip or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You end up going in the wrong direction, if that makes any sense. Like, the Blanka hop will go one way and the flip will go the other way, and so you lose all pressure.
Oh, okay. So this is interesting.
It like auto corrects itself.
Yeah, it auto corrects itself. Like, and it's an option select, so you're supposed to, like, the way that option select works is you do your safe jump, you jump in, and if they backdash or move out, you get hop and you're back in their face, And that does not work on Vega for some reason, just because of how awkward that flip is. So, like,
Blanka does have an unblockable on him, though.
yes, he does, and he also has the true 50-50 on him.
Oh, after back throw?
Yeah, so you do back throw, you could either do unblockable, or you could do, if you do heavy kick, it stays in the front, or if you do medium kick, it crosses up. So yeah, it's like a It's a mix. Either unblockable front or back. But if he flips, he's out of all of them.
This is going to be a hard matchup to find. I don't think I've seen that matchup played at a high level. I don't think I've seen Zeus play anybody noteworthy. And I don't think I've seen you fight any Vegas noteworthy. I mean, it would be Zeus, but you guys are going to have a distance there. So, interesting to see what Vega players have to say about it. But I didn't know that. Even what you guys are saying right there, that's all new for me.
I think Dave agrees that it's 6'4" Vega.
Okay,
yeah,
I could definitely see that though.
Yeah, like any normal you do that's like misspaced, you just get a free medium punch. Like every single, like a wrong sweep, a wrong fierce, a wrong crouch fierce,
The claw.
like a bad ball, like just
Bad
that
stand
medium
jab.
punch. Oh, or if you just do a roll, like just to kind of like for spacing, you could just, crouch medium punch it. Like anything you do, like crouch medium punch is like your one button that does everything.
I could definitely see Vega being able to pull that off, especially with the negative frames you guys had mentioned in earlier matchups being an issue for Blanka on hit and block and whiff. It was Fei Long. You mentioned that. Another matchup I'm interested in though, since Vega's so clear cut, it's a Sagat matchup. I talk to Lou often, and Lou is always talking about some interesting stuff. So I'm curious to see what the Blanka players think. Just on your side.
All right, dude. I'm just gonna go on record and say,
sorry, Dan. FREEJ, I don't see the clock anymore on the screen.
Uh-oh.
It's here. Oh no, that's it. Let me grab this.
There it is.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry to interrupt.
Thank you.
Good.
All right, so
I'm
I
just
had the
gonna go on
Bonchain
record
matchup here. Yep, sorry. Yep.
and say that Sagat is free, dude.
Oh no! I'm glad Lou's working. Jeez, bro, I didn't give you permission to do that. This is my platform. You gotta chill out. No.
8-3 Blanka.
8-2, dude.
He said even if I gave you an extra game, you'd lose it.
There you go, bro. Hot take. No, so on a more serious note, so I actually think this is the same thing as like fighting Ryu, except Sagat actually has like little things that could kind of mess up Blanka. Like he has more punishes, like on whiff, more punishes on even on hit. He's got good frame traps against like Blanka specific stuff. Like he can shut down rainbow rolls and
that jump roundhouse was excellent there by Nishikin. That was pretty quick.
3 frames.
The heavy kick is 3 frames off roundhouse. I mean,
added the
far.
What?
Stand roundhouse.
Oh, stand roundhouse. Okay. No, he jumped over. He did jump roundhouse. Oh, nice top Kara. See, no matter
one thing.
Neutral jump fierce is 4 frames.
Damn.
One fun thing Blanka does have on Sagat is after a back throw, you do dash heavy kick. The heavy kick crosses up.
Yeah.
Damn. So he's forced to block.
You could also make it stay in the front too. So yeah, you also have the true 50-50 on like the one that I was just talking about with Vega. You also have that true 50-50 on Sagat. So you could back throw him into oblivion, dude. Like if you get a back throw, you have either front, back, or whatever the hell, or straight to low.
Yeah, you can just mix it up there. Once you have them afraid of the aerial approach, you show them that they can't do anything. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so that's a pretty heavy mix because Blanka usually doesn't have those kind of openings on like any character, So just the fact that he does have that on like the tall characters like Sagat, man, you have no idea the mileage you could get off it.
And what are his punishes to the balls? Like, because I haven't seen Bonchain get one.
Ultra 2.
Meterless. Kara DP?
Oh, Kara DP. Tiger Shot.
Also, Bonchain is just missing it here then.
The EX Tiger Shot, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think Bonchain knew the matchup very well when he played this matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty standard from Bonchain's side. I don't see any new
ones.
And
then the Tiger Knee gimmick or whatever the fuck, the cross-up Tiger Knee does not cross up Blanka, even though it looks like a cross-up. I don't know if you've ever seen that setup where like they do like some sequence, and then they just go for an EX Tiger knee that crosses up.
Yeah, and they'll try to ult you on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't work on Blanka. It hits like same side, so like they land behind you, but even if you just held back, like you're good.
So you think this is free? Sounds like 7-3.
Nah, it's not free.
Okay. He's just leaving that in the VOD for Lou to see later.
Wait, I thought we had Ryu at 5.5 and.
No, so I want to say it's like 5.5 Blanca's favor, and I would say like it's just a little harder than Ryu.
Yeah, I think it's a 5.5, but 5.5 is fine too.
Like, cause you can make it really annoying for Sagat. Like, you could just like really just be in, not do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, totally shut down the fireball game, make him come to you. And make the mistakes, and I feel like up close Sagat's not very strong. He doesn't have cancelable normals, all that shit.
Yeah, no chains. He's not very scary. I definitely agree with that. I'm not afraid of getting close to that guy at all.
Yep.
What are you gonna do? Throw me? Ooh. So we're talking about fireball characters. Let's just round it off. I think Sakura. No, we got Sakura and Rose. I think for fireball characters. So where does Sakura stand? I see her being annoying and hard to anti-air for you, but she has pretty lackluster defense, in my opinion. Probably some of the worst. Like,
yeah. So she's one of those characters that gets kind of balled on. You could ball her like with light ball. You can't medium ball her. I mean, sometimes you could. I mean, they have her punish for medium roll is like legit annoying. She has to do like dash DP or something like that.
Yeah.
And it has to be frame perfect.
That's not fun to deal with. So
yeah, it's like, if you're just kind of going a little crazy, you could probably get away with a few until they catch on. The anti-ing her is not a problem. You got up ball. Up ball is like one of the best anti-airs in the game. You could also just electricity. Her fireball sucks. The only thing she's got going for her that makes this matchup like really bad or can make it bad is that she's got good damage.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, but her whiff punish is not a threat, like she's a weird character. I mean, like the only thing you have to watch out for is her, like if the Sakura's waking up with, doing fierces in your face, stuff like that. Because once again, Blanka gets wrecked by fast buttons up close. He doesn't have anything to contest with it.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, you could play it like a Shoto and just keep her out all day until you end up getting that win.
So it sounds easier than the other Shoto matchup. So is this 6-4 in your favor, in Blanka's favor?
Yeah, I want to say 6-4 Blanka for sure.
6-4. And then Sephrik, anything you want to? Oh, yep.
I wanted to ask a question. When you're saying you up ball her for anti-air, is that only EX that is like anti-air? Okay.
EX or normal depends. I mean, as long as she doesn't come in like with like a heavy kick, super like deep, because then a ball
for
would work.
non-EX, you want to do it a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely good question.
I was curious. It's the same thing. Like with Gan, I faced like I can cleanly EX DP every single time, no question at all. But if I don't have the meter, it's like it's a crapshoot if it's gonna actually hit cleanly or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, but I mean, Sakura's game plan is like if she wants to win, she has to come in, right?
Yeah.
Like she's not gonna zone you. So yeah, like if you just keep her out the whole time, like you just run around, get to the corner. As soon as you're in the corner, just rainbow roll out, keep it going, and you just have her chasing you the whole match. It's super annoying for Sakura, like very annoying.
Yeah, I can see every knockdown really hurting your morale as Sakura.
Like she does have certain things, like her DP punish, and maybe she could try to like whiff punish you, but I don't know. I feel like the normals versus normals, I think Blankas are better. At the mid range,
and how they play out. Okay, in the matchup. Got you. Okay, so that one seems pretty straightforward. Shoto-esque. And Rose, I think a character is overrated. I think people fight her incorrectly.
Overrated as fuck.
Thank you,
I
somebody. I'm high fives all around because I
There
think
you
she's
go,
one of the
bro.
most overrated characters. I'm not saying that she has nothing going for her. You're not saying she's garbage or anything, but I feel a lot of people throw her up in A, where I really think she's just solid B. Like the most I'll concede is B plus, and
Yep.
that's to avoid an argument. It depends on how I'm feeling that
Yep.
day.
Yeah, I also agree with you. I think she's super overrated. I'm not saying she's bad, but yeah, overall, like just a very. She reminds me like of a discount Fei Long or something like that. You know, like you have to play super solid, but like you're winning just off like your normals and your backdash, and nothing really super good. Oh damn, Fight Provoker.
Hey, shout out to
Welcome.
Fight Provoker and Banana 80 for the follow. Appreciate that.
And yeah, I mean Rose, yeah, maybe she does shut down some of the characters, just with her tools and her range and her fireball and all the
It's the
stuff
neutral
she can
control.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Blanka, bro, dude, you just ball her to death until she has Ultra One, and then maybe it's a threat.
Maybe.
That's if the Rose player knows to pick Ultra One in the matchup.
Yeah, I mean most of them know. Well, a good
I think they should know. Yeah.
Rose, yeah, a good Rose knows to pick Ultra One every single time. Because Ultra 2 is just non-existent on Blanka. You could do so many dumb things to get through it. You could, like, still chip her even,
Yep.
You could chip her with EX rolls, even if she has that shit, like, going. And you won't even get touched.
Damn. So it sounds like a beatdown. I mean, you're going to be able to chase down the backdashes. You're going to be able to pressure her. I think the biggest thing I always touch upon with people who talk about Rose is that, you really just need to let her backdash and get the real estate from her. Because what is she going to do? Like, EX Spiral or backdash. And both of them are beaten the same way you beat Rolento's defense, which is jab weight. And if you're a character that can get a knockdown and get in her face,
grab.
yeah, even better. You know what I mean? You can just grab. I mean, the only risk there is a stand medium kick, but they'd have to time that on perfectly on wake up, or else they're gonna get thrown.
Yeah. Like, she doesn't have good options for, like, catching backdash. She doesn't have good options for, defending against Blanka shenanigans. Even her jab sucks. Like, most characters that, like, like let's say you're trying to get rid of Blanka just chipping you to death, do you want to jab the ball, right? That's usually the strategy. Rose's jab is so short and stubby that, like, it trades most of the time. And then,
Yeah, even her crouch fierce loses the heavy kick, jump heavy kick a lot too.
Yep. Well, that's like a lot of the cast, though.
Yeah, her
I
crouch
can
power
see that.
punch is not
Yeah.
really that
I wouldn't say
serviceable.
so. An exceptional anti-area.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could jump in on her for free. You could punish those fireballs for free. They're so slow.
They are really slow.
Yeah, and like you could grab like literally the Oki against like let's say you have a Rose, you could literally just throw sweep and you almost cover all her options. So like throw is just in case they wake up with, fucking what do you call it?
EX Soul Spiral.
Yeah, the spiral. And then if they backdash, we'll sweep.
Yeah.
So it's like it's that dumb. It's not even an option select and that catches.
Yeah, so you're gonna be able to keep control of the matchup consistently, and that's another thing I see people losing against her is letting her return to neutral. When in reality, return to neutral should be the most difficult thing for her.
Yeah, and her neutral's not really good against Blanka.
Yeah, and a lot of Roses like to pressure with like meaty Soul Spiral, but Blanka's far stand jab, it goes so far and it's 3 frames. It punishes it every single time.
But that's more annoying than it is good. You know what I mean? Like, all right, yeah, you're chipping me. Yeah, I'm
agree.
annoyed, but what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? It's not like you're gonna knock me down. I'm dealing with crazy Oki or something like that. Like, just be patient and don't let her take a chunk, dude. That's on you. If Rose is taking a chunk, you made a mistake. That's not Rose, forcing a mistake on you. That's an unforced error.
Rose is the only character that I feel like you can do. Like, like let's say you're a Blanka, you knock down Rose, and the Oki is literally hop, 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 throw. Like, that's how
so
stupid
intense.
it is.
What is he gonna do? And let me just comment on Tall One. And Tall One, I definitely respect Zeus, but I really think like that's Zeus being good and not Rose being an exceptional character. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what the definition is of a solid B plus character is. You know what I mean? That somebody exceptional can take them far.
Yeah, Zeus plays well with Rose.
I respect Zeus a lot, but I don't think Rose is gonna do it against Blanka. Like it's just one of those matchups that's like annoying. Like it's like, how do I explain it? It's like honestly annoying. You know, it's like Rose can't do anything about some of the Blanka stuff. So it's like with Vega, yeah, you could get away with like, little, the crouch medium punches on any mistake. Rose has got nothing. Like you just have to hold that.
Yeah, you ball and then all right, well, we're here in neutral again. Let
And
me
then
press medium
when
kick or roundhouse.
when throw is literally Oki on a character, that means also I can mix it up with double knees. So if you guess throw, I got knees now. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just
a lot
one
of
of
options.
those. Yeah, there's options on options to like take care of the adjust that a Rose player can make. You know?
So that one seems pretty cemented 6-4. Another character I think I'm gonna assume that Blanka does fairly well against is Rolento, maybe, because I think Rolento's defense
Here we
is
go.
no,
Oh my God.
is a daggers too much? Like what's happening there? I figured.
So I think,
This is one of the matchups that Cass and I disagree on.
yeah, so Sephrik smoking crack, dude. Like I think that's one of Blanca's worst matchups because it
No, I
almost
can't
feels
see
like
that. I can't see that,
I
dude.
disagree.
Ring the controversy bell, people. Ring it.
Dude, okay, so I'll tell you why. Because Rolento feels like a mini Elena. It's like a discount Elena, but it's still pretty good. So, like, they could overhead you. They can, make you... You can't do shit about roll except, like, sweep. And then they get away from every setup with...
What do you mean you can't do shit about roll except so you get crouch forward ball?
Crouch forward ball, but I mean, in very, like, specific situations, you have to, like, block it standing, and it has to be, like... Oh, like, it's a hard punish.
It's not. What?
I just go for sweep, dude, every time.
I mean, sweep's good. You get Oki, but like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever not punched it with crouch forward ball. I don't think it's very hard at all.
Damn, that's some crazy.
Yeah, I think that movie like super easy punch. It's like pretty punishable by a lot of the cast.
I don't like
feel
the way
like
the
a lot
block
of
stun
times it doesn't
feels,
reach.
but it's definitely doable. I don't like the block stun. I'm trying to think of another button where it's punishable, but I don't like how the stun works. Maybe Elena Slide is on that list where it's punishable, but it's like the stun is so weird that I miss time as a charge character.
And then it's annoying.
Hugo
'cause-
super. There you go.
Yeah, I can see that too. But my thing is like Rolento's defense is so fraudulent, and Blanka's ability to stay on people is problematic. Ooh, get neutral
Oh,
jumps.
did you see
Get
that
neutral
electricity? That super wide hitbox of Rolento.
Yep.
Yeah, like
Just matching electricity right in his face.
Oh,
It was awesome.
Did I miss it? Did I miss it?
it was when
I just only had him cornered.
Yeah, like if you have him in the corner, then it's all good because roll can't do anything pretty much. But man, that roll is a problem, dude.
Look, you stuffed it.
The roll's
Stuffed
not
it in the air. Yeah, I don't think the roll is good. Like,
the roll is not a problem at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we got to take it to the
I
lab. and
personally
see, yeah.
struggle with roll.
I
It's
think
a block high.
no, I think Rolento's defense and the way Blanka stays on you like white on rice. I don't see Rolento being able to escape some. Oh, that was an easy punish, crouch fierce right there.
Yeah, like if you have him on the floor, it's pretty good. But
Yeah.
man, like you can't really jump at Rolento.
no, he has good anti-air.
He could escape pretty easily, and then also if you commit to like a jab electricity or something like that, and he did the flip, he could just come and roll at you. That's probably more my mistake.
And Sephrik, what are you seeing here? Because I'm probably seeing what you're seeing, but I'm curious to see, just to make sure that I am correct here.
I think it's 5.5 in Blanca's favor.
Only
Holy
0.5.
shit.
Only 0.5.
And honestly, I used to think it was 6-4, but the only thing that made me change it was that Cass thinks it's so bad for Blanka. But I think that he just doesn't know.
And as good as you are, there's going to be some bias. If you don't have, I talked about it in the episode with Killer Smurf. We played in the same community, so when we got to talking about DJ, he's going to have a certain bias because he played with me throughout the years. You know what I mean? So we were able to learn the matchup differently than the average person might be able to. Especially with such a uncommon character. So I could see it if you didn't have a Rolento that you were playing with often enough to just go through these things. I could see it.
That's crazy, dude.
Wait, no one said Blanka.
We didn't get
Yeah,
there,
nobody said
Twinkie.
that.
No,
Hold
nobody
on.
said that.
We can talk
That's
about the
some-
Chinese twins
No, you know
in a
what?
second. But
That's
hold
not-
on.
yeah.
Blanka Yang's 6'4", bro.
Oh no, 6'4" in Blanca's favor.
Okay, we got.
Hold on. I'm gonna
We're
put that
gonna
6
put
there to
that-
piss off Twinkie,
Yeah,
but we're gonna come back.
Nah.
Just to make him mad.
Hold
I'm
just
I
fucking
heard
around,
I heard
dude.
7. Is something wrong with my microphone? Hold on. I'm just gonna put 7 here.
Oh no.
No. All right. So Rolento, Sephrik, you were saying, so you had it at 0.5, but a cast made you rethink. I don't know. It sounds like maybe a cast probably revisit it now with the your newer self and just take a good look at it.
All I'm saying is that cast, if you think roll is a problem, you need to love that matchup more.
Maybe it's just the way I confirm things. Because I like what I do is like I'll jump in, I'll commit to electricity, and if I did, my electricity comes out, and I always get rolled on. So I'm just like, oh, like that's so frustrating.
I can see that being a thing if you're going for immediate electricity and getting hit by that. But
Yep.
yeah, I don't, in other situations, like exactly like FREEJ was saying about the Rose matchup, like you can just throw a quick meaty jab and then just wait and see what he does and just blow him up for any wake up option.
It's true.
Yeah, I honestly, most of the
get
time
better.
when I get a jump on Rolento and he does an anti-air me, I don't even go for lightning. I go for like crouch short, crouch forward, because if they do ball or if they do roll, the crouch forward will knock it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, absolutely. That's what I see.
It'll catch the flip back animation.
And maybe I need to lab that match like a lot more.
Yeah,
It's not good for
once
Rolento,
I
man.
learned how
I'm
to fight
telling you.
Rolento, I learned that literally jab, wait, wrecks him. So all the characters who I believe have good, solid, soft, or hard knockdowns that let you get close to him, he really can't do anything. And I feel like Blanka falls into that category.
Actually, you know what? I just discovered some Rolento tech, and I discovered it playing some random ass Rolento. I forgot who it was.
All right, let's
But
do
it-
this tech.
So shout out to Random Ass Rolento for the
So
tech.
I did not know for the longest time that the pogo stick shit was not you could block it low.
And then punish after you get hit.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That was a game changer. I will tell you that. Like I did
don't
not
even
know
block
that for.
Pogo, man.
Yeah, dude. No,
Wait,
I
you can
definitely blocked
just
pogo.
take the hit and punish it?
You just take the hit
Yeah.
because if you block high, you lose down charge.
Yeah, you lose
right?
your up ball. Yeah.
I'd be pissed. That's some bullshit. That is funny.
Yeah, but it's not a block string. It's not a hit string. So you just eat the pogo and then you up ball.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
And yeah, you take a little bit of damage, but I mean it's way better.
But you
than,
get back
like,
in control.
guessing.
Hell yeah, I'm taking that. Shoot.
You're talking the jump in pogo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jumping pogo.
Not
yeah.
the overhead
I was
pogo.
thinking overhead. Yeah, I was thinking overhead. I
No.
was throwing myself.
Yeah,
But,
so
alright,
for
that makes
the
sense.
for the longest time, I always thought, oh shit, here he comes in the air, so
Yeah.
I'll block it standing because I was like fucking scared of it. And
you actually cast. You don't even have to do up ball. So what you can do is if you
Yeah,
eat
you
the
get
pogo,
roundhouse.
you can do electricity,
oh yeah,
and you get dash up Oki.
oh shit, man,
Change the
I am
matchup.
learning, dude. Give me who the fuck plays Rolento, dude? I'll money match right
These
now.
days,
He's like, I have enough intel. Let's do it.
Brent plays Rolento. John plays Rolento.
I think a
Yeah,
character's
only
so
two I know.
overrated. Him and Rose are my
Nah.
overrated list, but we'll check the numbers on that. But
I
do
need a Rolento main, dude. Like somebody who knows all the fucking
the little
Nobody
ins and
made
outs.
I don't know if we
have any of
Nobody means Rolento because he loses to Blanka.
Yeah, who could take that guy seriously, right? You lose to Blanka, DJ. Let's see. You guys got Asian twins, Yang and Yun.
They both dance on Blanca's head, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dance. Damn, he said
Yun
justice.
is like close to being a lane up tier bad, in my opinion.
Yeah, Yun is way worse, but Yang is still pretty bad because like his neutral is way better.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like a little
Not low
Phelan.
forward,
Like
dude.
you do anything, you get record.
Mm,
So-
yeah, I can see that. And he's more compact, and he's also has a command grab.
And that DP goes far as fuck.
Like his shimmy factor is actually like real too.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have to commit to it. So he could like just do like jab, walk back, low forward, Rekka, and that's like safe. It's like, what
Yep.
the fuck? Whoa,
Feels like
Yun
you're playing
can't do
Street
that
Fighter
too.
5.
Yeah, straight up. So yeah, like Yang could like literally bait you risk free. So that's still really, really crazy, you know?
Mm.
And then I mean his dive kick's not as good. He's got punishes, and then like I saw some punishes that Twinkie did like last time that I was like, oh man.
And Twinkie's
Yeah,
already
he could
talking
punish
about
it.
it.
Yeah, he could punish every Blanka
Hey,
ball.
hey, Twinkie, free plug. Drop that one in the chat for me if we can pull that up when we talk about the other matchups. I do. We are getting close to our 3 hour mark, so I do want to keep moving. But
Yeah, we gotta speed
All
through some
right.
of these.
yeah, we
All
gotta
right, so
speed
let's
through
go
some of these.
with Yang under Yun. So like
Yeah, I would say
Yun,
4.5 for Yun, or for Ying is what I have.
4.5, and what are you saying, Cast?
yeah, I'd probably say 6'4", dude.
If it's not, if that's a 6.4, then Yun would definitely be like 3.5.
Well, I would say like Yun's also a 6'4", but probably worse. So like a 6.5
A hard
or
6'4".
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
what I'm
like,
saying. 3.5.
yeah.
okay. So we can definitely, you guys see green on that one. We got that covered. It's another red matchup. This is probably the most polar I've seen any of these characters though. It's a lot of red and dark green.
Here, I'll give you a red one real quick.
What do you got?
Dudley.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. I can see him dancing on you, stunting on you.
Yep.
Is that 7-3 though? I mean 3-7, or is it just like a hard 6-4?
It might be yellow.
So I do think Blanka wins the neutral. So at least you got that. But once you lose the neutral, one knockdown is all it takes, man.
Hmm. Yeah, because you're gonna get dunked on for any of those punishes.
But nah, like I wouldn't say it's super bad, to be honest with you, because you could outpoke Dudley. Like you could outpoke him. Like his moves are relatively slow. Like
Yeah,
when he does
they
spears.
take a lot of whiff to a lot of recovery.
Yeah, so like you do have openings, like clear openings. But once you do have those openings, it's not like you capitalize super big on them. I mean, you're gonna have to do the usual like mix up, which he can always just DP. Oh god.
Someone ban Lucan real quick.
Yeah, I just saw that, dude.
Oh man, somebody show him the door.
Oh my god, Lucan, what are you saying, dude?
He said he's
Okay.
gonna show you how to play footsies.
Oh man, dude, I would
Okay.
love to
That's it.
watch Lucan Blanka, like just 0 hops, dude.
What if we watch him and he just bodies Elena straight with footsies?
It's like I told you
Don't mix up
guys,
them.
this is all you
I
had to
told
do
you.
the whole time.
It's easy.
Dude,
Okay.
low forward ball god, dude.
Cast.
All right, so we got a couple more
No ball
here.
Blanka.
Cast.
We
Here's
got-
an interesting one.
What do you got?
I want to see what you think of this one. Hakan.
Oh,
Hacking. Have you played Swear? If you haven't played
Yes, I
Swear,
have.
okay. Now feel free to speak.
so I mean, I've played him multiple times. I've played him online, and I've played him in actual tournament.
Mm.
Online, I lost. Offline, I won.
Mm.
Yeah, so fucking I don't even know what to say about this matchup because Blanka does have some clear advantages on it. Like for example, he cannot oil up if you have Ultra 2.
Mm.
Like that should be on the board at all times. Like even though it's it's hard to react to. If you do catch Hakan no oil, it could be a nightmare for Hakan. But it's also the other way around. If you catch Blanka on the floor, oil the Hakan, you can punish everything, and that Ultra fucking 2, dude, it literally beats everything except electricity.
Yeah.
It sounds
beats
like back
Pop.
and forth Street Fighter though. It doesn't. I thought maybe because of the pressure and the
is-
command grab, it'd be
The
Hakan's
thing is that
favor.
it is like back and forth Street Fighter, but you can't play it like back and forth because you don't want him to oil up, so you're forced to go in. Like I can't play like a Geef, where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sit here in the back and chill and react to what you do. You can't do that because then this fucker's just gonna oil up on you and then go ham.
Yeah.
So you're forced to go in, which really makes the matchup like really, really, really wonky.
Because you have to put yourself at
Yeah,
at
because
risk.
you have to. Yes, because that's the only way you're gonna win. No oil Hakan. Like if you get the oil, it's like it's just gonna
It's a
be
pain in the ass when Hakan
God,
has oil.
Sucks, dude.
I have it as 6.4 Hakan.
Yeah, I think it's 6'4" Hakan, but dude, you do have to factor in that like Blanka can fight it if you if you go like ham, you know.
Yeah, if you get a life lead and they don't have oil, it's an easy win.
Yeah,
But
but
if
getting
either of those
that
two things
opening,
changes,
and also not only that, like Hakan can't kill you like real quick. He has to hit you a shit ton of times.
okay,
That's true. He's giving you a lot of chances.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have like 5 minutes to get through like 13.
Okay.
matchups.
Yeah, we're gonna have some overspill. It's
Let's go
okay.
six.
Yeah.
Let's go
It's alright, it's
6-4. Let's go 6-4 Hakan, just because he's crazy.
Okay. All right. I could see Guy being. I gotta change this color field.
Guy is 5-5 in Guy's favor. I want to say.
5-5 in guys.
I mean, sorry, 5.5.
Thanks, Raccoon, for rolling in.
I would agree with that. 5.5 in guys' favor.
Guy's favor.
5.5.
Sure.
I feel like it's pretty obvious. Like, guy just has a lot of good punishes. He's got a good-ish reversal.
He's got the
He's got
good
In
good
question
pressure.
though, how's his damage on Blanka given the crouch hurt box? Can he still hit Blanka hard? Is the target combo going to be able to stand you up and get him what he needs?
No.
Okay.
But he can always combo into slide and you're back in the same
And then back in
situation.
Oki.
Yeah, and also because the Blanka's kind of wonky hurt box, in the corner, it's very easy for a guy to hit a meaty shoulder, light punch shoulder.
Mhm.
And that's just a free Ultra 1 juggle on Blanka.
Yeah, like that matchup is mostly the main reason that it's bad is just because of movement. Like Guy can he could actually bait your up ball like pretty decently with that stupid jump thing that he does. I don't even know what it's called.
FREEJ, it's,
The Bushin flip. Yeah.
It's 5.5
Yeah, I'm
in
good on
guys'
that.
favor.
Oh,
not
5
Blanka's.
point. Oh, sorry, got it backwards. Here we go.
Yeah, it's definitely in Guy's favor. Like it's a rush down match,
But it's not bad.
but it's not.
that bad.
Yeah, it's not like horrifying or anything.
Okay. We also have Gen, which T3 plays. So I'm interested to see what you guys say.
That's a weird one.
I'm gonna say 5-5.
Yeah, I also think it's 5.5.
You could play the neutral pretty good.
Yeah.
And also you can punish Mantis hands with Ultra 2, bro. So if they Mantis you and, they don't know, Ultra 2. So yeah, you could totally shut down Mantis pressure.
So I think like the only caveat I had for this is like it got changed later in a later patch, maybe Ultra patch, maybe one before it, where it's like Gen does not have a punish for ball outside of Super now, Super or Ultra. And I think that maybe tuned it maybe 5.5 in Blanka's favor, but I think it's pretty even. Like he used to be able to do, which was a hard punish, but dash forward, medium kick hands, but frame perfect. Now you can't do it at all. So maybe that puts a little in Blanka's favor, but I agree. It's probably 5.5.
Yeah, and then once you got the Ultra 2, you totally shut down the hands pressure, which kind of really throws a wrench in Gen's plan because he can't, just do it.
So I've been going to, especially in Ultra, a lot, getting away from hands pressure and going to actually roll pressure and crane because only -2, and it gives better chip damage than the hands. And like on the end, it puts you away like you're -2, but not right in somebody's face. Like, I don't think the hands thing is too terrible.
Yeah, but then you have to use crane, and it's.
I'm nice. I'll use it.
Gotta use it. Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna win you the match, I think
good.
that's you need to do it, dude.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Frame trap into a good chip, into basically back to neutral. I'll do that all day. I'm not worried about that.
All right, so we can just go down the line here. I think Jury's on my overrated list too. A lot of people have been putting her up a little higher.
I think Blanka bodies Jury.
I could see that happening too, and that's why I brought it up.
So I've been thinking that yes, Blanka body, dude, you could jump at Jury for free. None of her anti-airs work. Like she has to EX pinwheel to get you off. Like
Sounds
100%.
like a 6.
And EX pinwheel, there's a setup where you could like hit meaty, and you make like you pretty much just cancel her ultra or whatever the fuck. Like it just doesn't come out.
Oh
Get
yeah.
free, like
Yeah, because the
anything you-
pinwheel
you
is
could
like double
stuff it.
digits. It's like 14. It's no different than like a EX spiral in a way. It's slow like that, double digits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
not.
slow.
It's not good.
It doesn't have enough invincible. You could jump in on it. Sometimes you could make a trade into Ultra and like super dumb setups like that.
And the fact that she has to charge her fireballs, that's just like free
Yeah,
slides for Blanka all
but
day.
Oh,
her
the
Ultra
store.
one
Yeah,
is
it's free.
messed up. Oh, and you could hop over the low fireball too.
Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, if she throws the low fireball and you just jump over it and get a punish.
Wow.
Or not jump over it,
Hop.
hop over it.
Okay, so we got a couple left here. We still have let's see. Real quick, let's go to Ibuki. How does Blanka
Oh.
is the up ball good enough to deal with the kunais?
So it is, but she could also mix it up and make you whiff, which
Okay.
makes it really annoying. So it is fightable, like you could, but I think in the end, Ibuki still wins. Like they
Wow.
could keep you. They
I
could keep
have
you
it as a
locked in.
5.5. But 5.5 would be.
I'd say a 5.5 is about right.
Oh, you do think it's still evenish? Okay.
Yeah, I think Blanka fights Ibuki better than a lot of characters do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's gonna end up higher based on the numbers than I perceive her because I have bias because DJ fights her well enough.
Like it's nothing like Viper, you know?
No,
Like,
not
cause a
at
lot of
all.
people say, "Oh, Ibuki's in the air," like it should be like the same matchup. It's like it's not really
No,
like that.
that's
It's
definitely not like that.
because Ibuki gets like the hard knockdowns off like just one neck breaker, and that could kind of really fuck shit up.
Mm.
But you could get away from all the knife setups. Up ball beats the knife, so you could just do it. And
Well, electricity will too in some setups.
oh yeah, electricity also beats the knife. So yeah, like a lot of Blanka's wake up options kind of make her that so that she can't vortex you, and that just helps like crazy. Because I mean, I think that's her whole game plan, honestly.
I mean, just making her half step on that is good enough.
Yeah, because I mean, her neutral's not super crazy or anything.
Yeah. Okay, so that we put as even. How do you do against Bison? What does that even look like?
I have 5,
5-5, evenish.
5-5.
I think it's like a really hard 5.5.
A knowledge
I
check
think-
5-5. You have to know your shit to make it even.
So my training partner back then was a Bison, and he would play with me and Brawley all the time. And yeah, I think I'm pretty convinced it's just 5-5. I mean, it's a life lead war. Whoever gets like the bigger life lead kind of has the big ol' advantage. But Bison can just chip you out slowly but surely. That's the only edge he has. So like, let's say you're playing like chip for chip, Bison's gonna win. So I could say like a 5 point. Like I even want to say
I would agree
5.5
with 5.5.
Bison. 5.5 Bison. I want to say.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too. I personally have it as a 5.5, but I could do a 5.5 either way.
I want to say 5.5, just because he like. Let's say you're both not doing anything. Bison is the one that's gonna come out on top because of scissor pressure, like the safe scissors.
I could see
Yeah,
that him being
like
able to tip the scale just a little more than you can in a neutral or even getting close to that pocket range. He's gonna be able to do something first, where you have to be more accurate. He can just try a scissor kick.
Yeah, and he gets like the safe option, where Blanka doesn't have a safe option. His only one would be electricity, but you have to get up close to the 3-frame normal, which you never want to do as a Blanka.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's why I think Bison has the edge ultimately. Just the 3-frame normal, and well, obviously the safe scissor pressure. You can't really mess with that.
No, it definitely sounds like a consistent and viable game plan, which is also important in determining matchups. You know what I mean? Like people want to say
it's
things, and
super
it's like
straightforward.
got to be consistent for me to think that it's in your favor. You know?
Yeah, it's probably one of the most straightforward of Blanka's matchups, to be honest. Like it's just like, hey, we both can't do shit, but who gets better chip? That's it.
Yep.
Attrition.
Yep.
So now we're down to Makoto,
That's a weird one.
and that's
Dude,
what I'm
I don't-
thinking too.
So I could be super honest with you and tell you that I do not know the Makoto matchup. Like, I want to say, like, I mean, we had one of the best Makotos in Mexico, but I didn't play enough with him to know, and he would beat me pretty consistently, actually.
I have Makoto as 5.5 in her favor.
I want to
because
say,
I feel like she has every option, but they're just like not quite as good as like Seth's.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a little bit of everything, but man, you could bully her on knockdown.
You can definitely bully her for sure.
You can bully her on knockdown. So that's why I don't know where the matchup goes, because it's like, yeah,
if she gets a read, she just EX command grabs you.
Well, yeah. Or, man, I need to lab some shit out. Does knees beat the command grab?
And that's exactly what I was going to ask.
Yes.
Does EX knees beat command grab? I mean, does
EX knees?
EX knees.
Yeah.
He's got a new move. We got EX normals in Street Fighter 6. You heard it here first.
If you're looking for a decent Makoto, talk to Fatblood.
Fatblood plays Makoto?
Good.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's got a good Makoto.
But nah, his Makoto won't beat me.
Ooh, I like it.
I want to say it's in Makoto's favor, just because I used to lose so hard to that guy in Mexico. But I can't even tell you why. That's what kind of sucks about it. Like, there's nothing that Makoto does that I'm just like, oh, that's super like broken and cheap, or it's gonna swing the match one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I can think of is like she can defend herself against Blanka Oki just with command grab, like the EX command grab, but that's it, dude.
Mm. So
I mean,
then, medium normal. She could probably punish balls, right? Meterlessly, maybe.
Yeah, she could punish ball. Yeah, she could punish ball. And she's got huge damage and crazy stun. And you know what? I'm gonna say she also wins the neutral. Like that medium punch really does mess with Blanka. Like you can't do anything against it.
And I could definitely see that clearing that space out pretty easily. It's hella active. I don't have the number on it, but I know it's out there for a while.
Are you talking the stand medium?
Yeah, the stand medium.
Her mediums are good. Stand and crouch goes hella far.
Crouch is actually, crouch is really good, and
it has a good range.
And you know what? I think you do have a good point with causing her to spend bar to deal with the pressure with EX command grab. But if you have a counter option to that, then that reopens up your whole game again. So I think it's definitely worth looking into, because if you can beat the EX command grab, I don't think she's that problematic. I mean, but then again, I don't know. I feel like you can get her off you, but can you keep her off you?
Yeah, but she could also bait good stuff with like axe kick is still really, really good.
Yeah.
They're all -3, except for heavy kick and EX, but at best, at least. But yeah, I don't know. Stand Strong's real good. She's got good forward dash, good back dash. Her anti-airs are kind of
Can she deal with jump hard kick?
I'm sorry?
Can she deal with Blanka jump hard kick, or is that really an issue for her?
Sometimes it depends. Like if she's on her back, not really. She can backdash it. She can. You can't safe jump it because of the command grab. But
command grab, yeah.
But like if she's standing up, yeah. I mean, all of her jump buttons are really good for dealing with Blanka's jumps, and her DP isn't great. But even if it trades, she gets follow-ups. So and her follow-ups do a shit ton of damage.
Because it's super in her favor.
And stun.
And she can anti-air Ultra 1 Blanka's heavy kick really easily because it's super active.
Huh. That's true.
So I think it's... I
want to say it's Makoto's favor, to be honest.
I think it's 5.5 in Makoto's favor. I think Blanka plays the matchup well, but I think she does edge it out.
So we'll put
I don't have enough experience to honestly give it like a full, like confident
bad matchup
place. Yeah, but I want to say it is like 5.5 or 6.4. Like I think Makoto does win the match regardless.
Well, let's qualify your statement by saying that the fact that you can't figure it out naturally, or it wasn't something that you can naturally play Blanka how you normally play and handle the matchup, should be at least a solid indicator of where it stands. You know what I mean? If it's already taking a little more work, it might just be, Here's
a fun fact about Makoto. After her forward throw, she's completely invulnerable if she doesn't hold any direction or press any buttons.
Is that true in 4? Did they give her that?
Yeah. So if you slide, or if Abel, for example, does change the direction, it'll just both will go straight through, or she can punish.
What the hell? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah,
I mean, it never comes up.
Yeah, because who's just gonna leave their stick in neutral? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna be mad. That's a hard read. Like,
That's
it's
some
a
karate
holdover
master
from,
shit.
from third strike.
mhm.
All right, so we still got a couple more to run through. Balrog, is that 6'4", like everybody said it was back in the day, or is it something that's actually manageable if you're a real Blanka?
I
So-
don't think it's 6'4".
Yeah, I think it's
Ooh.
manageable. So it used to be like really, really bad when Blanka had no damage and no comeback factor.
Mhm.
Now in
Yeah.
Ultra, it's a lot more viable. Like I think it's still in Balrog's favor. He could still like stonewall you and make you not do shit. You know, his jab's way better.
Oh, his jab is insane. 2.5
Yeah.
frames, man.
Yeah, and his
Yeah.
anti-air is ridiculous. You know, and just those two things make it so that like playing neutral is gonna be super, super hard. Also, like punishing rush punch 1 frame punish, cool story, dude. Like that's pretty
I'm
hard.
here. I'm with you on that.
So
Um,
here's my thoughts about the matchup. If you can punish rush punch consistently, it's
Wouldn't be
five,
that bad.
it's 5.
So at the
if
peak,
but if you can't, then it's 5.5 in Balrog's favor.
Yeah, because honestly, like punishing rush punch is always a send, you know, because you have to commit to it 100%. It's just jab ball, and if you miss
Yep.
it, you're gonna get ultra, dude. So it's
Yep.
like,
Because you can't do lightning, you have to do ball.
yep.
yeah, no, I definitely hear you on that. That shit's
Or
whack.
if you just want to keep it low key, just 2 jabs, jab.
Yeah.
Test the waters
That's
first. Okay, so
Wait.
do you guys agree on that one being even at the peak, provided
Nah,
the
it's in Balrog's favor, like
Oh.
5.5 for sure.
5.5?
Yeah.
Sephrik, no complaints there. You can agree on that.
No, I have it as 5.5 on my list.
Okay, so here we go. Oh damn it, the text. I gotta switch that. Keep doing it. Let's change the thing there.
Well, what do
we
we
got
got? Like,
left? Not many.
We got
5 more?
Chun-Li, Cody, Dan, DiCapri, and
Got 5.
Abel. We got 5 more.
Well, let's leave DiCapri for last.
Dude, Dan, just throw him in like he sucks.
Throw him in the bag of
Yeah.
rice. He's garbage.
Yeah, like just he can't do shit about shit.
Just nothing.
Yeah,
Just normal
like,
for
Worse than a
forwards.
Shoto. No defense. Only punishing ball with EX. Dan
but
kicks.
he but I wouldn't say he's a 7-3. He's just a 6-4.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think he can actually punish some balls with
Yeah,
Ultra One,
Ultra 1, yeah.
but
And EX, the kick
EX
or whatever.
Dan kicks, yeah. But like, it's kind of like even if he does, it doesn't matter because he gets nothing after it.
Yep. His damage sucks. Like the only thing he's got going is like his little frame trap game that he kind of does with like the light Dan kick thing, and he could kind of bait an up ball and Dan kick at the top of, you know, and make you whiff. And
This is like
it's
a
really
discipline
stupid.
check more so than it is Dan being
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, no, Dan sucks. All right, so Dan out the window.
What
Who's
about
next?
Abel?
Oh God. Okay, that one's 7-3, easy.
Wow.
I don't think it's that bad.
Dude, I think that matchup sucks.
What? The
dude.
Able player said it was even.
Oh, who?
Yo.
Oh, they said Bullocks.
It was Kioma. It was Kioma. Like,
Kioma?
it was good.
Oh my
Yeah, it was
God.
good.
Wait.
Even.
Kaoma said it was even?
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
Brazil have any Blanka players?
Are you
that is-
mad? They have all of them,
Brazil, like,
and they're all lagging.
Dude, so Abel does to Blanka what Blanka wishes he could do on everyone. You know, just go nuts on Oki.
Yeah.
Like, he can punish Blanka on hit. He could punish Blanka, like, you know, on, like, whiff.
I wouldn't be
Step-
surprised if there's a setup where Blanka knocks Abel down and Abel can still get a punish.
Damn.
That's kind of true.
That was actually something that came up that they punish your balls on hit with Ultra.
Yeah, dude. Like,
They're
you
like,
could
yeah, we
punish
just get hit by it.
You just get hit by it, like you just walk into it and cool. You're like, all right, sick.
Damn. You have 50% life. I'm killing you. I'm walking
Yeah.
forward.
Abel, I'm pretty sure Abel can dash up Falling Sky if he gets on hit with Blanka Ball.
No,
Yeah, he
that's
could
pretty
also
sick.
bait up ball. Like if he gets the read on you that you're up balling, he could falling sky up ball.
Yep.
Like, which is super dumb.
Damn.
I mean, and then just his high low, you know, like change of direction. The fact that you have to block it standing also like makes you that so that whatever he does next, you don't have a reversal for. so he could keep like step kicking you into oblivion, you know?
Yep.
So that's what's super annoying, that he makes you stand up just to block his dumbass move, and then you're like, oh, cool, now I can't get him off me.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that if you have a move that forces Blanka to block it high, he's free after that.
Yeah, Blanka's free.
He does not have low charge.
Yep. It's like, what am I gonna do? Ball you and then get ultra'd? Nope.
Yeah, you ball, you can hop, I guess, backdash, but like none of that's good, especially against Abel, because half of that you could just step kick OS.
Yeah, and then you could also OS with the elbow or whatever the fuck, like the launcher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, crouch
Yeah,
freeze.
he straight up just gets you. It's like, all right, man, like cool, dude. What am I supposed to do? He's got option selects for like for backdash. Vested, it's 8-2. It's a bad matchup because it's like it feels.
not.
I can see it being A2 for Vest specifically. That makes sense.
It just feels like he's like hopping all over you. Like, you know, Blanka. I wish you could do that. You know?
Oh, a taste your
Go all
own
over the
medicine.
place.
So the real Blanka is able.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, dude. Yeah.
I'm done.
It's so funny because people always talk about how much they hate Abel, and
Because you
then
can't
they talk
just
about how much
block.
they hate Blanka more. But it's like Blanka is just Abel, but like less furry.
Like, I'll tell you why it's so bad. Like, because, okay, so one, he can take away your reversal. And then two, the fact that he has a command throw makes it so that, like, you're forced into this fucked up guess. You're like, all right, he did the overhead. Okay, cool. It's like, all right, now he's going to meaty me. But now it's like, oh, shit, well, he also has a command grab. I want to get the fuck out of here. But he also has falling sky. So it's like,
There's just no good options.
yeah, so it's like, oh, even if I jump away, even if I backdash, even if I, you know, anything I do, he has an answer for it, and that's why it feels so shitty.
And Falling Sky hits hop too.
Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, it's gonna put you in the air.
Yeah.
Do you have is EX up ball invincible till it hits?
Yeah. Well, just not on
Yeah.
the top. Like, so, like, EX up ball, like, loses invincibility, like, halfway through
Okay.
its trajectory.
Yeah. I think how like you could deal with anything once you're knocked down as Blanka. Like, what could you do? That's
Yeah,
gotta be awful.
like you don't
Yeah.
have any escape option, like any reliable. Like, let's say you're in the corner, for example, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna rainbow roll out of here, and you rainbow roll, just falling sky, boom.
Yeah.
And then they decided to give Abel all of this plus a four frame stand fierce.
Yeah, and the stand short being fun to deal with as well.
The only matchup specific thing that I have against Abel that I'm like, all right, yo, I could blow his ass up is like something super technical. Like, you have to, what you do is, let's say you get step kicked on block, and then almost always they go for, you know, fierce into change of direction, even on block, right? So if what you do is you do when you get hit by fierce into change of direction is not a true block string, so you could do a, what do you call it, or fucking rainbow roll. You just do rainbow roll like right after the step kick. So it's the step kick and the fierce that don't block string, right? So
Yeah.
you do fucking rainbow roll. It's airborne since frame 1. So if you do get hit by the fierce, you flip, and then they get change of
resets you.
direction. Yeah, and then
punish.
yeah, and you can punish the change of direction with whatever the fuck you want.
Interesting.
So like,
I never
So-
thought to do that, but that's good. Actually,
dude,
that's
it's super good.
that's pretty creative.
So yeah, like you could do that, that kind of tech, and you get huge punishes off, like, you know, if they're brain dead step kicking, but that will only last you so long in the set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this definitely has a limited shelf life. That kind of
Yep.
strategy in play. But
Yeah.
moving on, we got Chun-Li, Cody, and then you guys said DiCaprio for last. So how does Blanka interact with Chun-Li? I could see it just being simply Chun-Li's favor. She's gonna be able to pressure him, maybe some good fireballs,
Yeah.
some good buttons. You know,
I
nothing
think
really
Chun
fancy
wins. Chun wins neutral, easy. That sweep is like a nuisance. You can't do
Fuck
anything
that
about
sweet,
it.
dude.
there. Capital
like,
F.
you can't even walk away from her. It's like, oh, you're like, all right, let me move away, sweep. Let me move close, sweep. Like, and then it's like you can't do anything about the sweep. Like, you just have to hold it, just have to block it over and over and over and over, and then the only thing you got is like hopefully they do a Hazanshu, so you can maybe try to like punish that. That besides that, Chun-Li's a wall.
Sounds like waiting for an error though, and that's not a reliable strategy. Waiting for people to make mistakes. Like we
not
are fallible,
reliable at all.
but it's like you can't bank on people fucking up.
The mistake that most Chun-Li players make in the matchup is using Fireball pretty much at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't.
She just doesn't need it.
Yeah. So like Fireball or Hazanshu, like you don't need any of that to win the matchup. Like all you do is you just sit there and then one bad normal, ultra it.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, she can ultra. She can ultra crouch fierce on block.
Sweep. She
can ultra stand fierce on
bad
block.
Slides. She can ultra like anything. Any Blanka mistake is getting ultra'd by Chun-Li.
And then also supered if she has the bar.
If I hit her with crouch fierce, she can super me.
Yep. Yeah, so like on paper, Chun-Li wins every interaction. Like literally, like every single interaction. And then she can also punish you on hit, just like we've been mentioning.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Cass. The fuck thing is, Nishikin thinks Blanka wins this matchup 5.5.
Yeah, he also thinks Sim is like even, I think he said, which is crazy.
Yeah, he does think Sim is even.
Nah, there's no way that Sim is even. I can't see that.
I know.
I'm sure you go to fight whatever Sim he's fighting and just watch him like, Nishikin, what are you doing over here, bro? Like,
he also thinks Viper's even. But like, who plays Viper in Japan, though?
Tumpy.
Yeah, okay. Tumpy, sure.
All right, so let's go to Cody. I could see both of you guys being able to get in and maul each other because I mean, no, but his defense isn't that good.
Wins.
Yeah, his defense isn't that good.
Blanka beats Cody. You could slide the rock. You could the only threat on offense is like, all right, just make sure you don't get zonked.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah,
which is slow enough. That'll probably be your fault at the end of the day if you get.
Yeah, and you can mediate, so you could do like jab, zonk comes out, you don't do shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you can punish it.
Yep.
I think it's fairly even. I do think if there is an advantage, it would be Blanka, but not by a ton.
Yeah, like it's not like you're not raffle stomping Cody, but I think you could jump at him easy. His anti-air is not super good. You could stuff it with heavy kick and even fierce. His rock sucks. His punish for ball is pretty terrible too.
Only thing is that he does crazy damage.
Oh yeah.
Well, more so than damage, he does stun.
He does a ton of stun too.
Yeah, so like you don't want to get hit by him, period. And he's got an overhead, so you kind of have to like respect the neutral if he's in the mid range. But that's about it, dude. Like he doesn't really like maul Blanka. You like if you lose to Cody, you're kind of losing to yourself because you're technically losing to like frame traps and like or jumping at him or getting overzealous.
Pressing buttons too much, going in too hard, something.
Yeah, but nah, like Cody's not crazy. Like he's kind of a bad character, and I think.
Agree.
And yeah, like I think you could play it comfortable as a Blanka, which is a luxury as a Blanka player. So I think it's in Blanka's favor, for sure.
And Seth, what do you got on that? Is that Blanka favor too? You're leaning towards even.
Yeah, I would say at most it's 5.5 in Blanka's favor.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go 5.5. I could see that on paper. Cody can be annoying, but I think it's more of a mental block than what's actually happening to you. You know what I mean? You got to separate that and play how you're supposed to play.
Yeah, he's just not a solid character, in my opinion.
And last but not least is DeCapri.
Oh, here we go.
I've been seeing DeCapri surge more recently online. Before, nobody was really playing her besides Dew and Jaren. But now I've been seeing her more often. So what do you guys think about Blanka and DeCapri?
I'll let Cass go first.
Is this like Cammy on steroids?
Sephrik go first.
You want me to go first? Okay, I'll go first. Okay. So I've played this matchup a ton. I think I have a total of like 70 some tournament matches against Jaren, and I've won slightly less than half of them.
So that's not too bad then.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's that bad. I actually think this matchup is 5.5 in DeCapri's favor. And she has answers to pretty much everything that Blanka has,
You can't even cross her up.
You can't cross her up. But what troubles DiCaprio in this match is mostly just that Blanka's jumps are at a really weird angle for her stinger, and that she can't do any of her mix-ups on Blanka at all because he has answers for everything. All of her little teleport shits, he can just up ball. She can't even do the teleport fake. If you stand at the correct distance for DiCaprio and she fakes a teleport, you can just slide punish it.
Really? Wow. Very technical.
Well, yes, yeah, but okay, realistically, the teleport fake, you never really know if it's a fake or not till it's too late. If that makes any sense.
But here, okay, if she does teleport, if she does teleport and she does fake, you slide punish, right? If she does pound and you slide, she can't punish you. If she does fake, then she can punish you, but it's a tight punish.
Yeah.
And most of the time, the only time that DiCaprios are going to use the fake like that in neutral from that like position is going to be EX. And if it's EX, you can see that it's EX.
Well, yeah. But dude, here's my issue with DiCaprio. It's like you could be in the mix, and then like let's just say that you're trying to escape. She can also just grab all your escape options. She can ultra all your buttons. You can't jump back.
Yeah, you definitely can't jump against DiCaprio, that's for sure.
You can only backdash, and honestly, it sucks. And like all offense, like every time you get a hit on DiCaprio, it honestly feels like damn, I got lucky. Like it's like you don't. It's never an earned hit. It's like they had to whiff, they had to fuck up, they had to mess up. You had to bait something, which is not a reliable tournament strategy, to be super honest with you.
I just don't feel that way because like I feel like in neutral with buttons, like Blanka fights her competently.
Damn, dude, I'm not sure I feel that way because she could also just like cross you up.
Unless she's throwing out like random ass fucking stingers, in which case, like, yeah, that'll beat all of Blanka's normals, I guess. But
it's just stinger, dude, and then like even the punish to stinger is not reliable. Like you get like a slide. You don't get shit on DiCaprio. Oh, and another thing, combos don't work on DiCaprio. Like a bunch of shit whiffs, dude, which makes no sense because Cammy everything works, but
only the. What combos with? Like the stand strong combos with, yeah.
Yeah, no, like stand jab, medium crouch, medium kick, stand jab, electricity. Electricity always whiffs.
Yeah.
So it's just like, if you don't have a charge and you're trying to get like a side switch mix up into a combo, it's like you're not getting that combo because you're not doing a ball combo.
I just use crouch short.
Damn.
So
you have to do
it
crouch
sounds
short.
probably.
I definitely think it's bad for Blanka. I just don't think it's 6-4. I think it's 5.5.
Dude, I just think that like if you're playing it lame, like let's say you're gonna, tournament like Evo Grand Finals, I need to play this shit perfect, right? The chances of having a Blanka player like come out on top is so slim, just because, dude, DiCaprio just doesn't let you in. Like, unless they're doing, like, they don't even have to do teleports, dude. They could just sit there and chill, like, pretend they're Guile, and they'll still win. They don't have to do no teleport fancy stuff. Like, they could just sit there, and they'll be like, alright, I'm going to react to everything you do. And, she got a better jab, better reversal, can't jump at him.
I don't think she has a better jab.
Oh, no, I think so.
I don't know, I might lean
Blanka's
towards
far
DiCaprio. I mean, in terms of versatility, I'm gonna have to go with DiCaprio's. But in like range, you're gonna have Blanka's jab. It's one of the best in that department. But overall, DiCaprio's gonna act similar to Cammy's, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, like, in general, maybe the jab is better, just because it's your standard chainable, linkable jab. But like from far range poking, there's no question Blanka's is better.
Yeah. But overall, I mean, I guess we can agree on one thing, and that's that DiCaprio wins.
Oh, for sure. DiCaprio definitely wins the match.
Because, dude, I'm just saying, dude. Like, if you're in a tournament match and like you're gonna try to play neutral against this, it's hard, dude. It's like Blanka can't do anything. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you're not gonna ball. You're not gonna dash up electricity. You're not gonna slide. Like if they're just holding down back, you literally can't do anything except look at them. You can't even jump over them. If you jump over, Stinger still beat the cross up, dude.
It depends on the spacing.
Like, it's so active. It's like it's disgusting.
It's really active.
Or they can just escape. Like, you jump over them and they teleport. It's like, oh, laters. Now I'm full screen again. And then if they have you in the corner, it sucks. If you do the wrong poke, you get ultra'd. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like if you're trying to play it clean, clean.
I just don't think it's
not.
I don't think it's as bad as you think it is.
Like, I feel like, the DiCaprio shouldn't even be moving. They don't need to move. It's like they could play it like Guile and beat you, which is like crazy because like the only reason you can like Blanka beats Guile is because you could cross him up. You could kind of force him into bad situations where like DiCaprio, she's like in safety mode 24/7. She's like, all right, well, I don't give a fuck if you dash at me, cross me up, or jump at me. I'm just gonna sit here and
I don't know, man. Stinger does not autocorrect very well.
Oh man,
does it have to?
I feel like it's like Flash Kick. When it does autocorrect, the autocorrect's super good. But like getting it to autocorrect is just a pain in the ass.
And then you can't escape either. Let's say she has you in the corner, you rainbow roll out, like she could still get your ass with a fucking Stinger. It's so active that if you rainbow roll, like it hits you on the way up. Like it doesn't even let you jump out.
That's true. And then she gets Ultra 2 from it.
Yeah, so let's see, like stuff like that. And then her damage. Like, let's not even talk about her damage, dude. Like, she has way more damage than Blanka. Like, so much more damage.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's just, I don't know, man.
Easier to land ultras as well. Easier to land.
It's like I feel like I'm fighting like the Bison matchup, but shit's nowhere near my favor. I could just get nickel and dimed, like till I'm dead.
I can see that.
I mean, like I said, you can put it as a 6-4, but I still think it's a 5.5.
You are a crazy man.
I agree. Oh wow! Did you see that Ken take that matchup? Wow, this guy wants to keep the streak alive.
I don't know why this dude is going. Watch him.
Sorry, so I'm gonna read the multi-lobby up real quick. So we're gonna lock it in DiCaprio. I put it as 6-4. I could just see Sephrik being more comfortable than it is actually.
I don't mind playing that match at all.
Yeah, I think DJ does well. So I have a bias against her, so I don't talk on her too often. I only know what I know based on my matchup experience with her. So it's always interesting to hear what people have to say about their character interacting with her. But let's go. Let's see what we have total for Blanka. It's very interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
No.
Yeah.
Scrolling nice and slow, man. Dramatic. Hold up. Let's go back to the browser. Sorry, the match is hype, but we gotta go here. We have Blanka at 220. Isn't that smack dab in the middle? And that puts him above Abel.
That's exactly 5-5.
And that puts him above Abel according to Kiyoma himself and Killer Smurf. Blanka high tier. And there's only so many .5s you can give away that would even bring it back down to something like close to that.
There's no way because
let's take a look though. Let's look. It's right here.
So I do feel like I've talked about this a lot actually. Mm-hmm. So I've actually said that Blanka has a pretty cool matchup spread, whereas like he could beat a lot of characters, but the characters he does lose to is what you're gonna run to in tournament every time.
And that does make a difference.
That's perfectly fair.
He has the most bad matchups in high tier out of any character in the game.
Seth. I mean, you beat Akuma, Elena. Seth, Elena. That's a big 3 right there.
Yeah.
You can at least fight Evil Ryu. That's 5.5 in your favor.
Abel,
right?
Cammy, Faye, Adon, Yun Yang.
Yep. Abel, Cammy. You're gonna run to Boxer.
Yeah, so viable characters in tournament. Like for example, we win the Guile, we win the Sims and the Hawks, and it's like, but realistically in tournament, where's that gonna get you?
Less common.
Nowhere.
Less common.
Blanka's the best low tier character in the game.
There you go.
I don't know,
agree with
man.
that.
220
I-
shows not low tier.
I agree with
Oh
that.
man, no, these,
Yeah,
these characters gotta be weighted. Be weighted on tournament
middle of the pack.
appearance.
Well, no, that's a really strong, important thing to consider. We'll definitely, when we have all this data compiled together, because if you have losing matches against the best players, the best characters in the game, then you're gonna be worth less than other characters, of course.
Yeah, if Blanka sits at 220, right, and all the high tiers that he loses to are sitting above him, you know what I mean, or like way above him, I could see him going down. Like, all right, these are high frequency characters, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that still is interesting though. That's
Interesting.
8.5 points above Abel. That's more than a few matchups.
Twinkie with a hot take.
What is Twinkie saying?
This is not to say
Yeah?
top tier online automatic.
That is true. We can do a whole different matchup tier
I was
list
about to
online.
Yeah.
I am a
Plus 40
offline
points.
player. Thank you very much, Twinkie. I have many top 8s under my belt and wins.
Ooh. Beat your chest. I respect
So,
it.
so
He's
come
a
on,
beast.
man. Come
Wow.
on, man.
Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up. This is still probably not what I expected.
That's what I said.
But
man.
it does make sense. It's not as crazy when you sit and talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, you guys really understand the game, and you guys are coming to do exactly what I wanted you guys to do. So when you have your explanations, I'm like, you know what? I can't really argue against what they're saying. You know, it does make sense.